Peace and love, prehistoric builders, and welcome back to the Stadium DLC. We are going to finish the entrance tonight and begin one of the last side jobs, either the clubhouse or the parking garage. Hello, Alfredo. Hello, Zing. Hello, Tank Baby. Yes, sorry, I was 1 minute late because I wanted to have one last bowl of God's green lettuce. Thank you, Zing. I'm glad you like my hat. I like my goggles, too. My safety glasses. Think they're pretty sweet. Bet all the kids like them. I forgive you for that. And only that. It was literally 8:58. And I'm like, I might be a little late, but I'm gonna go have one last bowl of God's green lettuce. Hello, Allie. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could made it. Let me try that again. Hello, Allie. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight. I couldn't English there for a second. Got me all flustered for some reason. Do you know if Nacho will show up, Allie? I know he said he will, so I'm sure he will. He's a man of his word. Wonder if Mr. JJ will bless us with his presence as well. I know, Mr. Zing, you said it was a drive-by like. Guessing you're busy with your editing and things. There's Mr. JJ. Mr. J. What's going on? I seen that you did 2 streams in a row. What was the occasion, JJ? Normally you only do 1 stream till 5:30 and then you are done for the day. Had some mystery race juice spilled on me. That made me smell like death, but at least we got all the bins cleaned and prepped. Nice, Tank Baby. That sucks that you smelled like nastiness, but glad that you got all your work done. How's he are? Yeah, really. Tank Baby, you're living the real life farm sim, eh? I was living the real life farm sim in high school when I was doing the my community hours. 'Cause I don't know if it's like that in America, but here for high school in Canada, you have to get 40 hours of volunteer hours, and I did mine on a horse farm. Yo, what's up, Lessons? We who look. What's going on, Lessons? I don't know. I don't talk. We don't talk today. Oh, that's okay, Allie. You're here, and we have other friends here as well, so that's pretty good. We got a party in here tonight. It's a Monday party. I also apologize that it's Construction Simulator, because I know I said it was going to be Farm Simulator. But earlier today I talked to Grey Wolf, seeing if he was available tonight. He said yeah, so I was like, well, I'm going to do Farm Sim with Nacho on Friday. So let's do Con Sim tonight with Grey Wolf. But then, yeah, he's not here. Not sure where he is. I am playing War Thunder. Alright, Alfredo. Finished it all up that day, so no more sitting down all day. Oh no. Hey, Lessons, forgiven. Sup, Lessons? Long time no see. How you been? It has been a long time no see, Mr. Lessons. Oh man, talking to Smid Dog about this game makes me depressed. Like, Apparently he's got good info, like a good source that told him that Construction Simulator won't have any support after this like year. And I'm like, that's really, really lame, because I don't want to have to buy another construction simulator, especially now that there's a new farm simulator coming out. I'm like, oh, god damn it. There's a bunch of other games that I want to get as well that'll be coming out soon. I don't know when, but there's Tarak, a dino game, like horror survival kind of game. A Quiet Place. I'm gonna get that one and do that one on the channel. You get some bad news and it takes a while for your soul to accept. Oh no, what bad news you get? Oh, more MP after this year. Yeah, no more. No more farm sim after this year. Apparently. Yada yada yada, smoke a fatty. I gotta say, that last bowl of God's lettuce before I came on the stream, it's hit me just right. Yeah, I hope that Smid Dog is wrong about that. That this is gonna be the last year, because I really, really want at least another year, like at least one more year. Like, frick, man, SnowRunner went for 4 years. So let's go. Let's get 3 years out of Construction Simulator. No, this is a good place. Better to stay happy and fun. Alright, man. Lessons, if you want to talk, I'm always available. I have a Discord now, Lessons, so if you want to ever chat, brother. It's good to talk sometimes, you know. Sorry to hear that, Lessons. Hope you're doing better. Yes, everyone. Send the good vibes. I wish I could send you some of my sister-in-law's pot cookies. That will set you right, buddy. But he's growing, yeah. Yeah, that whole band, those cookies. Gonna make more probably this week sometime. First, she's got to make more butter. Well, she got more butter. She's gonna make more butter, and then she's gonna make the cookies with the can of butter. So it's gonna be so good. Oh man. Oh, thanks, Tank Baby, putting up that Discord. That Discord. Can of butter. Yeah, man. Get you fucking high. We just have a bag, like a garbage bag of weed that we've just been using for the can of butter. And then we have jars of weed that we've grown to smoke. It's a good time. Shame to say that I have never had an edible before. Nothing to be ashamed about, Tank Baby. Edibles are, they're not something to take lightly. Like, people think, oh, it's just weed, but I gotta say, man, edibles can fuck you up. Pardon my language, YouTube, but yeah, edibles, yeah, it will mess you up, buddy. So, nothing to be ashamed about, you know. I would recommend having edibles. It is a good time. Just gotta be careful with it. Oh, it's the cute dog. There he is. What's up, Smitty? Smitty. Oh, Caden. Hey, what's up, Caden? Sorry, I missed your chat there, buddy. Congratulations on getting moderator on Nacho Cast. Yeah. Thanks, man. I wasn't even expecting it. He was just like, you know what? 1 sec. And then he just made me moderator. I was like, oh, okay, man. Just trying to spread love. If you want to make me moderator, that's cool. But wasn't asking for it. I have so much responsibility now. I like Joe Biden. Whoa. I just realized this entrance is coming along quite nicely. I'm on my way. I'm excellent with logistics and pattern recognition. Nice. Oh man, there's a heist going on. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Get in on this. Oh, one's that. Yeet! Heist all, baby. Larry! Larry the Berry. Sorry if that offends you, if I said Larry Berry. But what's up, Larry? Man, we got a serious party going on tonight. This is great. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. Thank you. This is going to be a good stream, tell you what. How's everyone doing today? Caden, I'm doing all right. Got 300-ish hours left. Nice, Smitty. Then you get moderated. That's pretty good. And Smitty, you just got that that little bit of a partnership with Astragon there, getting the referral links and stuff. You're really on your way up to the top. You're gonna be the next Pt.5 right there. Instead of PewDiePie, everyone's gonna be saying Smid dog and dog. Not much, just chilling on SnowRunner. Nice. I got FF6 on the TV. Fast and Furious 6, I'm guessing. Lessons. I'm guessing that's what he watching. Oh, only JJ was the lone survivor. Look at that, JJ. Nice, man. Did you see large bump last weekend? Mute, and I'm doing comedic voiceovers like that bad lip reading channel. Oh, that channel is hilarious, dude. Oh, I'm working with, yeah, Smitty, you're working with Wired Productions also. So what is that? I went on their channel, but I wasn't really sure what that is. Is this just like a production company that will help you with like your streams and stuff? Because that's pretty cool. Hasn't come through. It's only in the 10th, so I'm guessing it will be later this week. Nice. Down, burn it, go. I need that one. And I guess we gotta go to the steel factory. JJ has plot armor, not fair. They are the game development company. They make games like Arcade Paradise and stuff. Oh, snap! That's even cooler than what I thought it was. That's odd, because it was a bunch. It should have shown up by now, I would think. LOL tank. Show up by now for what? JJ, the heist? Yeah, you were the only one that won the heist. Everyone else lost. Everyone else dead. Blinded, I tell you. I tell you what. Yo, Fox, what's up, Mr. Foxy Fox? I love their games. It's just back home. Nice. I'm excited to see one of those streams with their game then, buddy. Hopefully this trailer's big enough. It's not looking like this trailer's strong enough for this. Dang it. Well, I'm already here. Mr. Fox. Fox. Mr. Golden Fox. Wait, where? It's pretty far. But I think we'll make it. I think we can make it. We just gotta work together. This is definitely gonna fall off at least once. Look how close it is to the edge. Oh boy. Oh! What the f was that? Honked that guy into oblivion. Actually, he helped, he actually helped even that out. It's more centered than it was before. That scared the crap out of me, though. I wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna do some lurk and work Rex, but I'll still be here. Alright, JJ. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta get that content. Ha! 2 on that thing! Drug test. Damn you, insurance premiums. Oh no, they're gonna go up because of the drug test. Wait, why are you getting drug tested? Like for work lessons? Because that's some bullshit. Nice, we're at 91%. These are the last steps we gotta do. What is downtown of the Euro map? So this is technically like my first time like on this map with the stadium DLC, so I really haven't seen anything on the European map, so this is all kind of really new to me. And I am also looking for golden hammers. The golden hammers. Got to find them all. Like them Pokemons. I hate drug tests. No, you crashed. I did crash. Because of stupid AI drivers, just like real life drivers. Just cutting off transport trucks. It's like, hello? I can't stop just like on a dime, you know? Why you cutting me off, stupid? Want to die today? Because I can make it happen. Not on purpose. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. Driving up and seeing the stadium like that, that's so cool. Nice. Oh, that got squirrely. Oh! That's why you always should strap down your load, kids. That's why you should always strap down your loads. Just fucking it. Oh my god, Rex. Ian, what's going on, bud? I don't know how to fix this, guys. Maybe a telehandler? Do we even have a telehandler? Definitely don't have a telehandler. We got excavators, though. We got excavators, though. In 15 years of automotive and heavy duty, I passed every audit from our insurance carriers and investigations after accidents. Stop trying to overload. It's not SnowRunner. Hey man, I can make a SnowRunner if I wanted to be SnowRunner. Where's the accident? Alright, Caden, BRB. That was 11 years ago. Yeah, I'm sure drug tests are like way better now. Zing, I never learned my lesson, eh? Oh, still always trying to overload in this game, but it doesn't work the same as SnowRunner at all. At all. God, it's gonna take forever to get over there. New tech, always getting people into shit. Yep. I'm on my way. Oh, that song is so good. I don't know. That's the only part I know about the whole song. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. That's it. It's the only lyric I know of the whole song. And it's not even like really a lyric. It's just like a background kind of noise. I wonder if something goes here. In this very spot. We're gonna have to investigate that after we're done this stadium, kids. We're gonna have to figure it out. How mad would y'all be if this was like in front of your house? I know, I'd be like, what the f is going on, man? Oh, I almost got it on there. Stop! Just stop. God, she's such a jerk. Why do I see a Wranglersaurus Rex playing Construction Sim? Because the Wranglersaurus Rex wants to play what a Wranglersaurus Rex wants to play, god damn it. You know what? Yep, we're doing this. Doing it just like this. I don't give a rat's boop. Ooh, the lion sleeps tonight. Like that, Allie? That's how I know. Oh yeah. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Actually, technically, some lions are nocturnals. So, that's false, Disney. Telling people the lion will sleep at night. Get people ate. I saw a venture today too. Huh. Nice. What? Allie, so where's Nacho? Allie doesn't know where Nacho is every minute of the day, you know, Alfredo. Oh man, this took way longer than it ever should have. Honestly, man. But at least we'll have one over here already. That's pretty good. I'll count this as a win. Would you guys think Nacho will get mad at me if I eat Nacho? Will you be mad if he eats a chicken Alfredo? Look, guys, we made it. We finally made it. Monday is his days off. So that guy's definitely at the bar. Getting wasted. Because I know that's where I would be on my day off. Nah, my day off, I would be at home smoking a whole bunch of weed, man. Do I have a big trailer out? Oh, shit. I do have a big trailer, but it's not out. What? There we go. Where's our house? Caden is back. Everybody watch out. Caden's back. With his dogs. Does he have more than one dog? Is Nacho not his only puppers? Cause that's super cute, then. Yeah, speaking of puppers, has anyone seen the ugliest dog in Europe? Which is Ryan Reynolds' dog. So fucking cute. Yeah, Nacho and Bella. Oh, Nacho and Bella. That's so cute. They got this old dude at my work who smokes at least 3 fat ones a day. Yeah, why not, man? If I wasn't driving truck, that's how I'd get through my day. Just rolling up fatties all day long. Oh, yeah, there's a cargo ship there. Nice. You know what, I should probably back inside this. I'll make life so much easier. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Big turn. Come on. Nice. Drive like you're listening to the Doom soundtrack. Oh my god. Best soundtrack of all times. There we go. Guys, now we can fast travel. Fast travel. Oh, stop. Whee! Whoa. I just realized it's dark. Probably turn the lights on. Nope. Yup. Hell yeah. Wow, that seemed like it took forever to bring these two things over here. Did it feel like it took forever? It felt like it took forever, guys. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Whoa, we gotta go up to the next level. How do I get up there? I get up there? What? Oh, snap. We got a gray wolf in the chat. Yeah, voice chat's on. Yeah. Mr. Wolf, can you hear me? You join the voice chat. Can you hear me? Mr. Wolf. Alright, how do we get up there? God damn it. Oh. I found the stairs. I found it. There we go. Oh, no. We hear you, Daddy. Where even is he? There it is. Whoa, look at that scoreboard. Nice. Up, up, and away we go. I don't even know where I have to put this. Where do I gotta put this? Oh, right there. Don't hit it. Oh, I broke it for sure. Womp womp. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a cool add-on if they could, like if you damage material, you get like a penalty for it. So you lose like a certain amount of money. So for that scoreboard, probably like 100 grand, if not more. Whee. Is that a violin? Who knows what it is, but it's majestic as fuck. Looking through my old friends list on Discord, and I have someone added named Poot McStufen. What? I think Grey Wolf is still getting his stuff set up, so we'll give him his moment. Sometimes you just need a moment. Oh, he fast traveled. He's moving. There he is. It's the wolf. The wolf. I do not hear a wolf. Wow, that was aggressive. Jesus. I'm awake. I am awake. Especially after that. Holy.
That's like back.
Oh. Oh.
Back, might be back.
Almost heard you. Dang microphones. Dang you, technology, always changing it up. That was technical difficulties lessons. That's what that was. Come on. Where is it now? I was way off. One of the best COD names I ever read. Barmello Anthony. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. That professional COD player named Kleenex, that's hilarious. That's a funny name, dude. Yeah, there's not much to do on this one, but we will start another contract, Wolf, so do not worry. Okay, what the heck? There we go. Mr. Wolf? Where is he? There he is. Hey, man. Are you having mic problems? That really sucks. Hi. Yeah, we basically only got the roof left on, yeah. Dang technology. We could try the Discord if you want. Or you can keep trying to get your mic working. Yeah, Discord? Alright. Let's see how that works. Hi, Vive.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I can hear you magically.
Magically.
Magically. There we go. I'll turn that one
Let me
off.
turn off the audio in the game then.
Yes.
Settings, audio, push to talk. Okay. Off. Alright. Perfect.
Excellent. I don't know if people in chat will hear you, but I can hear you, so that's all that matters to me.
I believe they'll be able to hear your Discord call.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. So how you been,
Yeah,
buddy?
I'm having audio issues. I'm doing really good. I raised home. It's honestly been a little while since I've been on the game. After we completed the stadium, hiatus for sure.
Yep.
Had a couple of bouts of Sea of Thieves with some pirates, Rachel and others as well.
Yeah, I tuned in
My
on
best
that one stream you were
pirate
doing there.
performance going.
Yeah, that was an interesting game that you were playing, the pirate one.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is the game that I love and gush over. But if you burn yourself out on it, then you got to take breaks from it.
Yeah, that's why I've opened up my gaming horizon to Farm Simulator and SnowRunner.
I would love to do SnowRunner, but I definitely need a controller for that. I'm used to playing it on the Xbox.
Yes.
And it was a little bit more intuitive for me to have the controllers in my hands.
Yeah, a lot of guys who have played with steering wheel say it's better with a controller, just simply for those like quick, quick winches.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was my main thing too. I was like, it's a lot of fun with the wheel, but man, I was having some problems with the quick winch.
Yeah. JJ for a bit, gaming with JJ, he was playing with a wheel on SnowRunner, and he was saying that exact thing. Is like he just can't quick winch, so he's flipping over more often because you can't save yourself.
There were some moments, I think on the second Michigan map, where I was driving the pickup truck, and I was sliding down the side of a mountain, and I was quick winching, and when I quick winched, it would make me swing across the face of the mountain. And then I would release a quick winch somewhere else, and I would swing across the face. I looked like Spider-Man in New York City.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
can't really replicate that with a steering wheel.
No, definitely not. Yeah, so you're completely done the stadium now, right?
Oh yeah. So the next part of this, it looks like you're finishing up the third stage.
Yep, the entrance, and
Technically the
then I only
technically
got
the
the field.
fourth. So yeah, the field is going to be the most fun in my opinion because I love earthworks. I'm a big earthworks fan.
True. Well, then maybe we should start that one tonight then with you, because
I absolutely.
yes.
I don't know if you are a high scope player. Personally, myself, I don't play high scope unless I've got a four-man team. And
Oh.
if I'm doing solo, I typically stick to medium or low scope, just for sake of time and sanity. We
Nah,
did high scope.
I'm insane, so I like high job. I just do
You
high
like high
jobs.
jobs?
Yeah.
Okay. So the high scope job, it's going to be a lot of excavation. A
Nice.
lot.
Excellent.
It's going to be a bit of earth moving in the beginning, a lot of excavation, and then the gravel and sand laying is going to cost you a lot of money. It cost me about 1.3 million in gravel and
Ooh.
sand.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh no. We're at this crane's limit now.
Uh-oh. You have a mobile crane on site somewhere?
No.
No, I don't see one. Okay.
Dang
All
it.
good.
Oh, Alfredo in my chat here says hello, Mr. Wolf.
Hello, Alfredo.
Okay, so let me pull out a mobile crane. The big boy. We'll get the big boy. Do you wanna grab that then?
Is it the mobile, the 60 ton or the 300 ton?
Well, wait a second. Where'd it go?
I see on your list. I see the mobile crane. Is it
Yeah.
in the vehicle hall right now?
Yeah, it's still in the vehicle hall. Everyone in
Yeah,
chat, you see me take it out, right? Okay, I'll move this truck out of the way because we'll need that out. Well, everyone in chat saying hello. Ali says hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Everyone says hello.
That's good to be back.
JJ, I thought you finished the stadium, buddy. Didn't you finish it? Oh, Wolf, you did all the side jobs too for the stadium, right? Like the emergency power station, the clubhouse, and parking lot?
Actually, no. We had those geared up and ready to go. I believe you were going to be part of one of those missions.
Oh,
And
yeah.
our four-man team turned into a two-man team.
I'm still sorry
By
about
the time
that.
we were finished, oh, you're all good. Life happens. By the time we had finished the stadium, I think I was doing solo at one point. I'm like, all right.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But now that I've finally completed 2 complete campaigns on this profile, I have the ability to open up 3 contracts. I would love to one day do 1 stadium campaign contract and 2 of the side stadium contracts at the same time with
Ooh.
a full 4-man team.
That would be a good time.
Yeah.
Are you driving that over here or what? Jesus.
I certainly am, but I could quick drive.
Nah, you
Keep
can
this
do
going.
yeah, you can do whatever, man. I was just like, wait, where is he? Oh man, I'm just so
I
used
am
to
not
fast
opposed
traveling.
to. Yeah, I'm not opposed to fast traveling. I know some people are sticklers against it.
What's up, Blaine? Thank you for joining us.
Chat, how's everyone doing tonight? You guys enjoying your Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday Fun Day.
I love your opening, by the way. Peace and love.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's see. I've got my.
I am Bush. I am one with the bush.
That one.
Yeah. Technically for Smid Dog, it's Tuesday, so happy Taco Tuesday, Smitty.
Hey, there we go. We're getting some tacos tomorrow for sure.
Nice.
I'll think of you when I do.
Maybe
What do you
I'll
put on your toppings?
depending on what the toppings
You,
are. Basically everything, I
you a
guess.
sour cream kind of guy? You a salsa
Yeah.
guy? You
Yes.
good? Yeah.
Yep. Salsa, sour cream. If there's like whatever type of onions, I'll put that on there maybe.
Yeah.
Jalapeno, hot
I
sauce.
prefer like, ooh, I don't know about jalapenos. I'm pretty generic. I'm almost geriatric when it comes to my tacos.
Just lettuce, cheese, meat, and salsa.
Yeah, for sure. Sour cream, not so much. Not sure who invented sour cream, but more power to you if you like it.
That's the only
Definitely a
place I
salsa
like
guy.
sour cream. Is like homemade tacos. That's it.
Oh. It's bad boy in position.
What the heck, Smitty? Rex likes to feel it going down and coming out. maybe I do like my tacos going in
Yeah,
and coming
especially with
out.
the jalapenos. I mean, my goodness.
Oh man, my last girlfriend, I was like, I told her that I like spicy, like I can handle really spicy food. She
Uh-huh.
ruined that for me. She made chicken wings one night, and she literally
Uh-oh.
put like jalapeno like pepper on it, jalapeno like chopped like diced them up, two different hot sauces, and she mixed it
Ooh.
all up on chicken wings, and she's like, there you go, eat them.
Oh.
And then I ate them, and I lost like taste for
Taste in your mouth?
yeah
Yeah.
for like a
Couple
day.
days, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's like a concoction of salsa.
yeah, my butthole was lava. It was just it was lava.
You smell burning hair?
Yeah, I did. I was concerned for a second. Had her come in and check.
There?
I was like, is it sizzled? Like, is it like what's going on back there? And she's like, yeah, your butthole is completely smooth now. You melted every piece of hair right off. Oh, yo.
Could you go ahead, pass that frame over to me,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll get it in position.
Yeah, I can do that.
We're gonna do a little bit of craning here. I assume the crane is your favorite equipment to run.
I don't really know what my favorite piece of equipment is to run, honestly. Because I've gotten so used to everything now, I don't mind anything. Like even the drill, I don't even mind the drill, like
Wow.
doing drill work anymore. Because the
Drill.
last few times I've done drill, like at least 5 times I've done drill, I have had no problems.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. The tip that the one viewer Nicholas on my channel, he told me a few tips, and I keep that in mind every time I do the drill. And since then, I haven't had any problems. It's been amazing.
I used to use the drill in CS 2015, and it was a beastly machine. It was a lot to handle, almost like my ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
And,
but
and no, she's great.
she's great. Oh, totally.
The issue with the drill rig back then was still prevalent today, and one tip that I had heard about the drill rig is just don't step into it. Don't use it. It's an incredibly wieldy beast. So I'm surprised that you handle it pretty well. I'm glad to hear that too.
Yeah,
I would
like
love to be the point where I can just run the drill rig and enjoy it. But every
yeah.
time I step into it, I'm a little skeptical of what's gonna happen.
Every time the drill pops up, everyone's like, "Oh God!" and I'm like, "I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it."
Yeah.
And like, don't get me
Yeah, that's
wrong, like
typically
it
the
definitely
case.
was very glitchy in the beginning of this game, so that was definitely part of the reason. But
Yeah.
they've worked on it, and I've gotten a lot more practice
they've
with
done
it.
so
So
much with the game. I love it. These guys have been super active with bug fixes, hot fixes, all that stuff, content.
that's why it sends me talking to Smitty about this game, because apparently he has a good source telling him that after this year, there's gonna be no more content for it. They're moving on.
Yeah, I think that they pretty much have reached the end of its life cycle. Season 2 was a big thing. They're already going into like bundles and stuff with the titanium edition and such.
Yeah.
Which is not it's not sad, but it's a little bittersweet. The one thing you can look forward to is that they're going to be working on the next title. The new mobile game came out, CS4, and it's a great game. I love it. For anyone who loves mobile games, um, they did a great job with it,
They did.
especially since I come from CS 2014 being my first construction game. And the world is so much bigger too. The multiplayer features great feature, um, and Nintendo Switch players I think are really the ones that got the biggest gain from that game being released.
Oh yes, definitely.
So with the mobile game out and out of the way, essentially, besides hot fixes that I've seen recently, they did drop some more bug fixes and stuff. And with season 2 wrapping up, that means that they can take a break and start discussing the second construction simulator for PC, Xbox, PlayStation.
True. So wait, this is the first one that's been on like platforms.
This is the first. If you look at the title, I think it's in the README or if it's in the descriptor. This is considered Construction Simulator 1.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Well.
why when they did the reveal, there was no number, there was no numerology to it.
Yeah,
So this is
because I remember
technically
when it first
Construction
came
Simulator
out, they
1.
were like people were calling it Construction Simulator 2022.
Right, and that's what we speculated as well. We had a few ideas of what they might call it.
Yeah.
And Consim with no numbers at all was definitely not on our radar. But that gives the opportunity for Concept 2, 3, 4, yada yada yada.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, because like in the first year, people dropped the 2022 like right away.
Yeah.
It was really a really quick thing. People calling it Construction Simulator 2022. Like I think only Brad M73 still puts 2022 in his titles. Like
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else puts 2022 in their titles for this game. And since I stopped putting 2022 in my titles for this game, I've gotten a lot
Seen
more.
more traffic?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because someone,
There's other games out there that use 2022, like
yeah,
Crane Simulator Pro 2022, or
Farm
Construction
Simulator.
Machine Parker 2022, or what's one that I seen, like Construction Machine Simulator 2022. So it gets confusing for people who aren't familiar with the actual product and the knockoff versions.
True. Smitty on my chat is asking, how long have you been making content for?
Myself, oh man, 2015 I think.
Whoa, 2015.
2015 or 2016. I'm
Nice.
going to tell you though, I have had to battle with the editing software that I used to use for my mobile videos. I was pretty consistent, and then one day, while saving like a 2-hour-long video that I worked on, the app said there's not enough storage on your phone to save this video.
Oh no.
No way. So I dealt with that for a while. It really discouraged me. My PC wasn't strong enough. Then I moved, so I hit a lot of roadblocks. But I'm glad to see there's still people out here making content, enjoying the game. You'll find all kinds of videos on my channel, but it's not consistent enough.
Yeah. You
And
found
my
Construction
editing quality
Simulator was like.
that takes like a week editing alone. But I need a good crew that I can actually get good videos recorded on and then post that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna get more videos. I wanna start doing videos again because I've started just doing streams, but then I found
Yeah.
I don't have any time to make videos now because I'm streaming all the time. So I'm thinking on
Streaming
weekends.
I find is much easier for content.
It
in my opinion.
is. It is. Instead of doing only an hour worth of content, I can do 2-3 hours worth of content because I don't have to worry about
Right.
editing, right? So.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize how much work goes into creating a video
Yep.
until you do it yourself, and you could pump out a really quick video that's low editing and low production value, and that's fine. But do you feel good about your work? I mean, do you go back and watch it and go, "That's really good. I'm so glad I did that."
And,
You,
I don't even watch my stuff because I know it's not that good.
no,
Yeah, I
stuff's
never watch
fine.
my stuff. I never watch
I've
it.
noticed that when I was competing with videos when CS2 came out for mobile, and I was competing with people like CS2 fan or whatever his name was. I'm like, how is this guy pulling 50,000 views of video, and it's just an upload of him playing the campaign? There's no editing, there's no like post production. And I met someone one day that said, you know, to be honest, I prefer to watch the full playthrough rather than the chopped up edited version.
Yeah.
Really? You want to sit down and watch them play a game for 2 hours? I would rather play the game for 2 hours. But there's people out there who like to watch it.
Like Brad's videos, like he has very minimum editing. Like Brad M73, like he records an hour, puts his little intro on it, does like a little outro, and like that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know
Yeah,
what?
sometimes simple sells. Sometimes
Yeah.
simple's easy. But I personally, and then sometimes you can overproduce. Like my Escape from Granny's House. Have you ever played that horror game, Escape from Granny?
No, I've never played it, but my nephew is highly into Granny, so I know all about it.
No. Oh God, that just ouch. My nephews.
Yeah.
So I played Granny on the mobile once, like 2016 or 2017, on the mobile, mind you, and it was frightening. I couldn't make it very far without like throwing my phone down. So once I got situated and I got the PC running and I was doing my live streams, I'm like, let me go back to Granny. Let me give this game a shot. Let me see if I can beat it, because I didn't get very far. And of course, I was getting absolutely frightened because the jump scares and part of me, when I'm playing a horror game, part of my fear is losing. So if you see me screaming or getting frightened, it's really the fear of losing
Yeah.
that is instigating that emotion for me.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So I had a video done where I did a lot of post-production, maybe too much post-production, and the video is called like "Escape from Granny's: The Final Night" or something like that. It was the last time I was playing the game, and I spent like weeks editing and editing and editing.
Jesus.
Yeah, and when I look back, I'm like, that's way too much editing. I did way too much to it.
Yeah.
So
Like
there's definitely ups and downs to it.
Yeah, for gaming videos, I feel like minimum editing is best unless you're doing like, you know, like a tips video or like a news update video, you know? But if it's like gameplay video, I feel like the less is better because for me, when I've watched people's gameplay, I'm usually playing the game, looking at what they're doing, and then trying to do the same thing. So it's like, I get why people like to watch people game because they watch it, then they do exactly what that person did, so that they can either progress in the game because they got stuck, or they just want to watch someone, you know, dig a hole for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's more power to you if you want to do that. I honestly think if I'm gonna watch someone play a game all the way through,
What's up, Tate? What's up, Sawyer?
commentary.
Yeah, comment. Yeah, those.
Like a conversation going on.
Yeah, yeah. Those videos where there's nothing, like no commentating. I'm like, what's going on right now? Like,
Right.
like Sawyer, you're one of those people who have no commentating in your videos, and I'm like, buddy, if you're on console, just even go out and get yourself a cheap ass headset with a mic on it. Even that will do you better than just no commentating. Like, I guarantee it, buddy. Anything will do better for you. Because I've sat in some of his live stream and he's got no commentating, and it's like it's just boring. It's just like great.
Ask your chat if my volume's coming through all right, because I've noticed on some of my videos after they post, I sound like an angry drive-through manager in the window of a drive-through.
How's he sound, guys? Does he sound okay? 1 to 5.
Blowing your ears out.
How does he
Let me
sound?
know. You can adjust the volume now.
Oh no! Your volumes, if anything, would have to go up. It's not too high at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this. These are Razer Kraken like headsets. I think it can't possibly be the headset. It's got to be something on my side.
Oh, like a crackling?
I've been having issues with the headset ever since I got them, and I
Hmm.
believed it was because the webcam is fighting for dominance over who gets to utilize my angelic voice in the videos.
Oh.
Whenever I'm looking at audio, it's saying, "Do you want to use webcam 101? Do you want to use webcam 108? Or do you want to use Kraken?"
What the
I,
fuck?
yeah, yeah, it was a real issue. Like I couldn't get my OBS to work. Like it was strange.
Jeez.
Two webcams and this mic were all fighting for superiority.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has problems. Like sometimes I'm like, am I just dumb? Am I the only one having these kind of problems? Like, but then I hear other people having problems with OBS too, and I'm like, okay, it's just OBS.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of BS. To be honest, I
Have you
think.
ever tried to use Restream?
No.
So I tried to use Restream once, which I thought would be great, and this was early on in my live streaming. I thought it'd be great to be able to restream to my Facebook page, to my Twitch channel, and to my YouTube channel all at the same time. And I'm going about my stream, and I'm having a good time, and then one of my viewers goes, "Hey Gray, you're streaming a black screen." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh no.
So I go and look, and on my side, OBS is showing the game, everything's working just fine. I go and look at the channels, and every single one of them has a black screen. I'm like, what is going on here? So, yeah, I've always had some issues, but I've been semi-vigilant on creating content. I prefer to have fun, make some
Nice.
videos here and there.
Hey, do you have like a partnership with Astragon yet that you get referral links and shit?
I used to be pretty affluent with them, and then my Discord server, my Discord account, when I set up the two-factor authentication, locked me out of my own account.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a new phone. So when you get a new phone, you have to re-sign into Google Authenticator, and it's a whole mess of things. So I got a new account set up for Discord, and let the guys know at Astragon, hey, here's my new account, I'm all set up. They gave me the pillars again, the moderator for your Discord server, and then I went to authenticate my Discord account, and it locked me out. So I had to make a new
Oh my god,
Discord for a
again.
third time. Yeah, for a third time to get it authenticated. It's just a wild, wild west mess.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, Karsten and I still talk. I haven't heard from the developers, but I don't really bother them too much. I try to give them a lot of time in between reaching
Yeah.
out.
I really only message Karsten because he's the only one I have any info about to message. So.
Yeah. He's a great community manager.
Yeah. He really is. Like anytime I've messaged him, it takes like only a few days and he's gotten back to me, so.
Yeah.
And especially since I found him on
wonderful,
Discord, oh my god, like he messaged me like a few minutes later on Discord.
Yeah, he's very, very active. I'm not sure Waldy. I haven't spoken to Waldy too much, but I know he's kind of an active Discord community manager as well. You know Yvonne?
No.
Okay, so when CS2 was still pretty fresh, let me grab this one over here. So it's closest to me. When CS2 was still coming out, there was no like forum on Steam for it, and there was no dedicated site for people to go to and talk about CS2, discuss ideas, share hints, things like that. So I made a website and had reached out to them and say, hey, can I make this website? CS2 fan forum, yada yada. And one day I got an email on the site, hey, can we use your photos for our posting schedule on the Facebook page? And I was like, who is Yvonne? I thought it was like a joke. I'm like, who's Yvonne? That sounds like an old lady's name. Like, who is this? And I said, sure thing. So kept in contact. And they took some of the photos that we were posting on the website, fan forum page. And they posted on the Facebook page. And I was talking to Karsten. I'm like, who's Yvonne? And I get a message from her again. And she's like at the time. She's like in her 20s. She's really, really pretty, like Russian German girl. And she's part of the Astragon team too. She's really cool. She's been at, if you go to GamesCon, she's been at the venues,
Oh,
like showing
true.
people how to play Construction Simulator and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Smid Dog actually just recently got all that kind of stuff for the
Oh, cool.
referral links and stuff. So that I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice, nice. Good for him.
Yeah. It's awesome. Like it's good to see like people that you've made friends with also moving forward in what they're doing. Like it's awesome. Like this community
Yeah,
that is here is it's so chill and laid back. Everyone's so nice.
These two buggers are going to need the large mobile crane.
Yeah, this is probably not gonna reach, is it?
You can give it a shot. It's going to be do some finagling. It won't look pretty, that's for sure.
I guess I can be thankful that they didn't add the damaged materials in this game yet.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nope, they're too heavy for this crane anyways.
Ooh.
So we probably don't need this tower crane anymore, right?
No, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I'll just mantle that.
If you wanted to rent yourself another 300 ton, you could do that.
You don't think the little one will reach?
No, the little one, I don't think it's strong enough, and I don't believe it'll reach.
Oh, okay.
I had used the Zanny crane.
Yes.
That's equivalent to the 60 ton, and I was right out of range as well.
Really, the Zanny crane was out of reach?
Yeah, because I think it's the one that's about the same reach as the 60 ton.
Oh.
And then grab the one that's the same reach as the 300 ton.
Yes, because it has two different size Zannies. I actually seen a video. I don't know who did it, but apparently the LeBear one is actually a little bit bigger than the Zanny one.
Yeah, there's some technical differences with the vehicles that I thought was interesting to discover, especially the Caterpillar 349F being the longest reaching and the fastest moving excavator of all the excavators.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, that was my same exact reaction. I was like, what, really?
Like, I knew like it had the biggest bucket capacity out of all the excavators, but
yeah,
that's cool.
it's
but
not listed as a feature. It's just discovered through gameplay.
Oh.
And, it's clearly because Liebherr and Caterpillar are two of the biggest construction companies and probably purely competitors on that level.
Yes.
Of course, Liebherr is a larger, much larger. I don't think Caterpillar even makes cranes, but Liebherr is much larger in the European market.
Yeah, I don't think Caterpillar makes cranes. What do you think the new brand is going to be?
Someone had posted a photo in our Discord channel when we were discussing it, and they're pretty spot on just by the photo. When we were doing the beta testing for this game, people were doing some data mining, and there was rumor during that time that the data miners had found Volvo vehicles inside the data mining.
Oh, you hear that, Smitty? It's not a man, okay? It's not a man.
So when you data mine, you can find vehicle assets, you can find things that are built into the game's coding already.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that it's actually going to be there later. It could always be removed. So with that said, we're still on the fence that it's Volvo, but someone posted a photo of a compactor that looked exactly like the one in the photo that they shared. And it starts with a V, I think, like Vortex or Vertex or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It's some kind of construction company that I've never heard of.
True.
But I don't know if Volvo has a compactor that looks like that silhouette that's shared in that teaser photo, then you can bet it's a Volvo. But I think it's not going to be Volvo, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Volvo either, honestly. Like, out of all the companies,
that would be great. But I mean, how many Volvo construction machines are there?
I know they do wheel loaders and excavators for sure.
Okay. And no
And
compactors.
they do backhoes.
Someone
Mm,
was telling me too that Volvo is actually the parent company of a construction company, another construction company.
oh.
So I can't remember who it was or what they were telling me.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I
if
bet
I could remember the name, I would tell you. But that's the most likely one.
Smid Dog says he'll bet $100 on that it's a man.
$100.
Yep.
I have a tipping page. If you want to go to my YouTube,
Yeah, tip gauge. That's great.
if it's a man, I would be utterly stunned that they didn't add. I mean, because it even says like new vehicle, what new vehicle
Brand. It says
model or
brands.
brand? Yeah, so new
Don't we already
brand.
have a man in it? Like a man in the
Yeah,
game?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a man, Smid. Maybe the last pack of the year because we're getting a new machine pack at the end of the year. Maybe it's that one.
So what do you think a man machine pack would include?
I don't even know what I don't even know what it is. Like I don't even.
I mean, man trucks, in my opinion, is really just that, just trucks. Uh,
Unless I'm saying it wrong.
you've already had the leave your pack. That's one thing.
No, we don't show me the man. It include road machines.
They have road machines as well.
That's what Smith is saying. He's saying that there's will not be a
Huh.
man. It's a man. Yeah, a man. We have a man's in the game, Smitty. What are you saying?
Ah, man.
A
Ah,
man.
man.
A man. Or a man.
Maybe a man's. Yeah, I've never heard of
What
a
is this?
man.
What is this truck over here? Oh, we have man.
So ah, man, something else.
I will have to Google it, Smitty, because you're hell bent on a man. Have you heard of the oh, what was it? I found this new machine brand. It's Chinese, but they have like it's green and white. Oh, Zoom Lion, I think it's called Zoom Lion or something. They have
Zoom.
every type of machine. They have cranes, excavators, backhoes, dozers, skid steers, compactors, like everything that would fit in this game perfectly. So that's why I thought it would be that one, but yeah, guess not. It looks like the exact machine and so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I tried looking it up. I can't find a man.
He spelt it AMMANN. Wait, how do I? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, we just got to speak to the architect. That brain dead man.
Next is going to be the real fun, which is all of the excavation, oil, dirt work, soil mechanics, soil works. Oh, the fun, all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Well, first of all, the entrance looks awesome, just as planned. But I also have some bad news.
I'm gonna run around.
The city
in the
council
cutscene.
has announced an inspection, and the club president sounded very suspicious. We're so close to our goal, I don't want to get in trouble now. If the chairwoman is not impressed, the media reports will be bad. Neither of us needs that. And I certainly don't want to explain this to my dad. But don't worry, I'll take care of it. I've been watching you and taking notes. Maybe I'll also watch some construction documentaries tonight. just to be sure.
Yes.
Now that's a cool entrance right there, boys. So Smiddock put a link in the chat there for a man, and I know exactly that brand now that he's saying, but they're literally just compact machines. So I don't know how they could make a brand new like 7 machine pack with just soil.
Just compactors.
Yeah, just compactors. Like
Huh.
on the site, they have like 7 different ones, but it's like, really? That feels like a very lazy machine pack to bring to the game.
Yeah, and they are not about lazy, let me tell you.
Yo, what's up, Rex? What's up, King Golden? How's it going? They do a bunch of stuff.
Like
really, Smid? Because I could only find compactors. Soil and asphalt compactors right there. Boom. Right on the main screen of their site. And they have single drum rollers. They have tandem rollers. They have those like with the 4 wheels kind of compactors. I don't see any other types of machines but compactors on this whole entire site. Oh, there we go. They have a training thing where it shows like an excavator and an asphalter. And then a few tiny little, like, the remote control compactor. I don't know, Smitty. Whatever your source is telling you that it's a man. Hold my beer. Just gonna drive everything in there? That sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna get them right over here. I know we could start this next contract, this next campaign.
Yeah.
But all of the vehicles will be staged right here on the cement.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that campaign contract because the side jobs aren't even showing up for me. God, I hate the side jobs in this game. Like, you'll do them, but then they'll still show up. Okay, you're right. About 6
I would love
road
to
machines.
see. I know it's too late for this game, of course, but I would love to see the next game where you have a map that, or a game type that, as you build or do these contracts, they permanently stay there, and you can basically complete the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In CS14, it had it where once you completed the main campaign and you had built the city. Oh, there we go. That's one way to do it. Where once you get the keys to the city, you could actually buy property. Like, you could buy land on the map and go in and actually construct your own, like, warehouses or homes. You could choose what kind of home was put there. You could choose, like, what the siding would look like, what the roof would look like. And they never brought that back for any of the versions, which is so wild.
Should I get another dozer out?
I would get another bulldozer for sure. It looks like we had 2 excavators, 2 wheel loaders, pretty much 2 of everything. Oh, I love this. This Liebherr 230 is probably my favorite gravel truck now.
It's got a really low capacity though.
Yeah, she's a tiny one, but I just love the way it looks. Just so rugged. All right, so when we're running the wheel loader, when we're running the excavator, I have to change my joysticks to excavator mode.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
And when I'm running the bulldozer, I have to change it to bulldozer mode. Looks like I need to
which
fix my
one's the
pedals on
new LeBear? That's the new LeBear. Smitty, exactly. You are right. But 6 road machines. My sources, the audio video that they posted, getting audio for the machines. Yeah, Smitty, they made, like, before they came out with, I think it was the JCB machine pack, they posted a video, exactly what you're saying, taking sound from Bobcat machines though. So I get what you're saying. Like they might have posted a video of taking audio from a man machines, but same thing when they came out with the JCBs, you know, they were taking audio from Bobcats, but we haven't gotten any Bobcats in the game. They are really good at being secretive. Astragon, like, they're so good at being secretive. Like, they could tell you what they're gonna do, but then they'll do something completely different, and you're like, No. I mean, Smitty, I mean, like, they were doing machines that we don't have yet, like, of Bobcats, like bigger excavators. I seen in the video they were doing the Bobcat telehandler even, which we don't have that machine either, so. They were machines that I know for a fact that we didn't have in the game yet from Bobcat, so. Yeah. So, when's your birthday? Are you talking about mine?
Okay, listen. I have to tell you how the inspection went. The chairwoman walked around, had a look at everything, and then asked me how we constructed the roof of the stands. Of course, I was more than happy to explain, since I'm now your resident expert on the subject. The rest of the event also went well. Now, the only thing left to worry about is the pitch. A drainage system needs to be installed before the grass can be rolled out. At the end, we'll put in the goals. Given all the other adventures we've had here, that should be a piece of cake.
I guess, if you like digging, god damn it. Allie, my birthday is February 6th. If you must know. When's your birthday, Allie? January 9th. Nice. Alfredo, you're February 19th. Tank Baby is in March. October 12th. Ooh, Smitty, yours is coming up in a few months. Nice. We're gonna have to do a birthday celebration, buddy. Do you want to put money on the machine bag? No, because I don't even have a guess. Like, I can't even guess what machine they would do. Like, it wouldn't be John Deere because the excavators and everything go down the exact same line as the Caterpillar does. So I don't think they would add John Deere to the game. December 30th. Very nice. I'm gonna try this one. Rip. Was not ripping. I wasn't ripping. Rex, there's a heist. I seen that. I'm a little bit more worried about ripping this up.
Not sure why, but my deciding to drive on its own. I have to fix that real quick. For some reason, the joysticks got all messy. I keep having to check all my buttons and how they're set up. See if that stops. I'm still... What? Holy moly.
Oh no.
I'm like checking everything right now. What is causing this beeping right now?
Yeah, his controls are all messed up.
Driving on tracks. You're right. Okay, that looks right. Okay, good. Oh.
Need to go to bed soon. See y'all later. Have a good night, Tank Baby. Hope you have sweet dreams, buddy. Oi. This is going to take a lot of ripping. Well, I need to sleep, guys. If you see Nacho, tell him I love him. Bye. Okay, Allie. I'll make sure I tell Nacho that I love him. Have a good night, Allie. Sweet dreams. Did you get your controls figured out, Wolf?
I'm having an issue with it. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm just, like I said, I'm checking every single one. Nothing seems to have driving on tracks forward. Maybe have selected. What is activating the tracks to drive forward on their own volition?
Weird.
Yeah, I'm looking at our settings, and joystick settings, wheels, left, right. Looks right, everything looks good. She's still driving on her own. I can't. It's like it won't let me out of the vehicle. It won't stop driving.
Holy crap.
I'm confused. I am utterly confused. Ah, yes. Love this. Let's see if she wants to drive on her own. Oh, there she goes. All on her own. I don't... Hey, do I have any control here? What's going on? Oh, no. Come on. No control either. What is going on?
That's so lame. Is it just the track machines?
I fear that it may not just be the track machines.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking right now at all the settings. And there is
Next we should
nothing.
try the road grinder with the back ripper. It is twice as wide. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, nice. Wild Fox. Wild Fox put a command in the chat that
Yeah.
links people right to your channel, Wolf.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Fox is like, he has helped me so much setting up my Streamlabs and stuff with commands.
Nice, nice. I appreciate that.
Guy's a
I
beauty.
need to back out and maybe see if that resets the issue because there's literally nothing selected
Oh man.
except for my settings for the tracked vehicles, and it's just driving on its own.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get out of the. It's like the machines are possessed. I don't know what happened there.
The machines are possessed.
I updated my drivers on my wheel and pedal setup, and ever since then it's been very funky.
Oh
See,
no.
this is doing just fine. Oh, hold on. Now the machine won't even drive.
Oh, no.
Hold on, let's go.
Oh! Wow. Wow. What are the odds of that? Spawning on top of an AI car.
Oh, nice.
I think that's never ever happened ever. Like, ever. Oh man, that's gonna be cut into a short for sure. Wait, I gotta write that down. Let me write that down. Fresh page. Short.
Okay, let's see if that fixed it.
Sure. Let's go with that. Oh, nice. Fox is on your channel too.
Oh, thank you guys. We are in business now. I figured it out. I'm not sure why, but my pedals had changed from axis 5 to axis 6.
Like
All right,
it's
Wrangler, let's
what?
go ahead and rent one of the rippers. Grab the ripper that's not used very often.
I grabbed the Zanny one.
Oh, that's a good one. Perfect.
Yeah. I was using the dozer there for a bit.
A little too slow, yeah?
Yeah, it was not wide. See the issue here? There we go. We'll just go this way.
More operators.
Well, JJ, you said to do it, so I did it. Oh, right. I forgot to do that too.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get this bad.
Foreman Wolf,
I've been promoted.
you have been.
Does that mean I have to have responsibility for when things go wrong on a computer site, or can I still pass the blame off to someone else?
We both just pass it off to somebody else.
We're equally equally responsible for choosing who takes the fall.
Exactly.
For our mistakes.
And we're gonna blame it on that architect guy because he seems like a good fall guy.
I don't think he's trying to get in the good graces of his father. I don't think that's a good idea.
Nah, let's throw him under the bus.
He may seek revenge on us later.
Oh, he does seem like the one that will track you down when you go to your cabin in the woods and murder you.
Yeah, I think he'll cut the brake lines in our construction vehicles.
For sure. I'm doing the best I can.
There we go.
That's good, Sawyer. I'm glad you're doing the best you
do you run with keyboard and mouse, or do you run with controller?
Controller. The only game I've ever been able to play with keyboard and mouse was a game way back in the day called Czar, Burning Crown, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 are the only two games I can play with keyboard. Everything else, nope.
Yeah. If I had the expendable income whereabouts, I would send you a pedal with wheel and the Thrustmaster TC 16,000.
Oh man.
Because it is an absolute joy to play this game with 2 joysticks, pedal and wheel.
Yeah, I bet
then
you feel
have
like you're
all of
really
your-
using machines.
Yeah, and all of your buttons, like, you know, automatically dropping the ripper, turning on the light, all that stuff, just at the push of a button.
Alfredo, I have watched Sawyer, thank you very much. Have you watched Sawyer? Huh? Have you? Do what you preach, boy. Freaking Alfredo sauce.
Alfredo sauce is my favorite sauce.
There you go, Alfredo. Wolfie likes you.
Such an interesting machine that we don't get to use very often.
It's true. The only time I ever see this machine in real life is going down the country roads by my house to fix the shoulders.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've seen a couple of them while they're doing the road construction here, the heavy highway construction. And I used to see them on the country roads, northern Michigan. But in CS, in Construction Simulator, we barely ever really get the opportunity to use them.
Yeah, that's true. I know I used this on the airfield for the runway.
Yep. Glad that it has a special place on this campaign as well.
Yeah, that's true. This is like the perfect machine for this.
I feel like the only thing I'm missing is like a seed nibbler.
A seed nibbler?
Yeah, plant some seeds.
Oh.
I feel like we're raking out, you know,
Yes.
seed lines or something.
Yeah, yeah. Cultivating the field.
Yeah.
I was gonna do Farm Simulator today, but then I messaged you to see if what you were doing, and then you said you were free. So I was like, you know what? I'll do some Construction Simulator. I want to finish this stadium anyways.
I'm gonna slide up right beside me real quick here.
Yes. Screenshot that.
All right, let's roll.
Boom. Nice. Got some sexy screenshots right there. Where? Where else do I need to rip? Huh? What a rip.
corner and spot there. I almost feel like you could take that bulldozer and push that soil and have the ripper down at the same time to finish that spot.
Yes.
What do you think?
I'll grab that little one and do that.
Okay.
I really feel like I'm playing Farm Simulator, especially with my hat that I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, your character.
Yeah. I don't even know. I've wanted to play Farm Simulator since probably like 15, maybe 17 Farm Simulator.
Wow.
Yeah, but I never. I don't know. I just never played it. I never purchased it, I guess. And then Epic Games had it for free, so I was like, all right, I'll get it.
Wow.
And then yeah, I'm a farmer now. Me and JJ. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I never really was into farming, and for a long time I had to compete with a lot of people comparing the greatness of Farming Simulator over Construction Simulator.
Yeah.
And kind of rough being a diehard content player and having to compete with people constantly comparing Farm Sim to Construction Simulator. So I never really got into or was on the bandwagon of Farm Sim. And then one day, I think it was Ep.16 was on Xbox Game Pass. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what all the hype is about, and I'm going to stop being a hater for no reason. and just see. And I liked it instantly. I was like, wow, the graphics are great on this game. I like that you can set the machines to do their own work.
Yes.
You don't have to manually mow your.
I wish
field.
I wish the dump trucks in this game had that. Like that's the only machine that I would want that on. Like dump trucks for the road jobs. That's it.
Yeah. You know, one fascinating thing I learned as well while doing this in the stadium with one of our members is you can do the road jobs, all 3 parts of that. Yeah, all 3 parts, all at the same time.
Yeah, I was in that chat I think too when we were talking about that.
I was blown away.
Yeah.
I did not even think to do that.
Yeah, it makes sense because all 3 meters are there, right? So you just need 3 people to be able to do it. That would be cool to see. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Having a grinder grinding and then a paver right behind it.
Yeah.
And
So
then
if you
roller.
have 4 people on, you could have 1 people on the dump truck, 1 person in the mill, 1 person in the paver, and 1 person in the compactor.
Yes. That'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Oh man.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Oh. Okay. So apparently when I'm
82.
scooping,
There's be somewhere we are missing.
apparently when I have the plow down, it ruins the ripping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Levels out the ripping?
yeah, everywhere I just had my plow down, it's just all red now instead of ripped. What I ripped?
So much for that idea. The updated soil mechanics, I cannot gush over enough. They did a great job with that. Such a tiny little feature that made such a big deal.
Which one?
So they updated the soil mechanics in the game, where before you could get easily stuck on a pile of dirt
Oh,
with your
yes.
tires. And they fixed it so that the dirt will actually shift beneath your tires. And then if you
Yes.
put diff lock on, which is another little neat feature they added,
And they didn't even
you
tell
can
us about
really
it.
get
They just
yourself
added it.
unstuck. Oh, I know. When they didn't announce until the day of that crossplay was enabled, I was like, no way. The one thing that they needed that, you know, besides mods, and they didn't even tell us, they just, hey, by the way.
Yeah. Just like the flashlight on the character.
Yeah, right? The flashlight.
This is what I mean. They're so secretive. So it's like
Yeah,
they're
I love
definitely
it.
throwing us into a loop with the whole taking audio from a man's, you know? Like it just I don't know. It's going to be something else.
Yeah.
What machine pack? I don't know. Like I don't know what machine brand it would be, but they're tricky. They're tricky.
Yeah, they're such a hard working team. I'm curious to see. Well, I know Team 17 acquired Astragon under their umbrella, and I'm curious to see what Team 17 is going to bring to the Astragon publishing. Like if they're going to allow them to have more assets, or if they're strictly just there as like a company that's looking to invest into what Astragon's built and kind of take a piece of the pie,
Oh,
or
true.
what
Yeah.
they're looking to do. You know?
You know, I think FS, like Farm Simulator, I think those games are so good because Giant literally only focuses on that one game. So their whole team
Yeah.
is focused on making that one game absolutely the best thing that they can make, which
Yeah.
that makes so much
The
sense.
other
Like, that's
advantage
amazing.
of Farm Sim, which I wasn't aware of until we had this interview with the publishers and developers, Farm Sim has its own engine.
Oh, it has its own engine even.
It's got its own engine, and that's
Oh.
why they're able to create moderating tools and all that stuff for mods to be able to make modders
That
to be able to make
makes
mods.
So much sense.
They run their own engine. I wished that Construction Simulator was not stuck to Unity.
Yes.
I would love to see Construction Sim on Unreal.
Oh my god, can you imagine on this game on Unreal?
Oh god. Oh my god.
Like Unreal
almost feel like-
5? Oh my god.
Somewhat, yeah. That would be a $60 game easy.
This would be real construction work. This would be real construction work then. If it was on
Oh,
Real
it
Engine
would
5.
blow away everything.
Oh my god. Have you seen the gameplay for FS25? Holy
FS.25?
yeah.
Oh my god.
You
no,
don't
I
know? You don't know?
Okay, so I think I played a total of 5 minutes of FS19. Like I said, it was free on Xbox Game Pass. I wanted to just toil a little bit and see what it's all about. It just didn't capture me enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I was looking for. I'm not really into farming equipment.
Fair
I'm
enough.
really into construction equipment. But I did like what it was doing. I did like what it features. If I see FS25 and it looks hot, it looks good, you can bet your butt I'm gonna try to jump the fence and see what it's all about.
Oh
see
yeah.
what's going on over there.
They're adding rice to the game, like rice farming.
Rice?
Yeah, rice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like rice paddy farming?
Yeah, like JJ, what kind of rice are they adding again? JJ will know.
Like jasmine rice or
Like I guess Asian, like what they grow in China.
yeah. So I'm just imagining like rice patties. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Is that like manual labor?
No, they have a machine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so cool. And they're adding
on
new
culture,
animals
clearly.
too. Like, oh my gosh.
One thing that I did take from Farm Sim that I think is
Long rice.
is the management aspect of it. I feel like you get more options for managing a company with Farming Sim that I would love to see in Construction Sim.
Yeah. Like you can do a lot of production stuff in Farm Sim. Which is pretty cool. I like that aspect. Where like you take your wheat or your grain and you can make feed for the animals, you know? I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool if in Construction Simulator you can demo a place but then recycle some of the material that you demoed from the old building, you know? I feel that would be cool.
Oh yeah, here's the fun part.
Why wouldn't we remove this when we're doing all that? Like, that makes no sense. So JJ says long rice and wet rice are the rices that they're adding to the game. Yeah.
It's so interesting that rice would be such a big feature for a game, but I assume that when you played Farming Sim so much, you've kind of seen it all.
Yeah. So apparently with 19, I can't remember exactly, there was like a main focus to 19. Then with that, in 2022, they took the main DLC from 19 and made that the main focus of 2022. So, what was it? So like with the DLCs in 2022, there's like a logging one, like a logging DLC where there's like a map just mostly all forestry and stuff. That's just gonna be like base game for FS25. Yeah.
See, that would capture me. I'm not into farming, but I would definitely be into logging. The logging machine would be cool. The only thing that scares me is the fact that I just don't want people to move away from construction sim. The one thing that would scare me is if farming sim started to become a construction simulator.
Oh
Where
yeah, if they started doing like
heavy
really,
emphasis on earthworks and
yeah,
things like that.
yeah. I mean, Farm Simulator captured me because they have so many different machines. Like the machines themselves got me interested, but then when I found out that there's all these different attachments for like the telehandlers and stuff, and I'm like, that's what I wanted in Construction Simulator. Like,
Yeah.
it's so cool. And then so yeah, like the logging DLC in FS22, like there's machines like logging machines and like logging productions. That's just going to be in the base game of 25, which I think that's cool that they do that. That they take the really hot DLCs from the previous game and just kind of make it the base of the next game.
Yeah.
FS.25 has definitely captured me. And the partnerships with giants sounds really cool too. Like, if you only do Farm Simulator on your channel, you get a bonus in like your partnership, like pay. Like, so with JJ,
cool.
he gets a kickback. Like, what was it? 20 cents? You said, JJ, you get for every purchase using his code for Farm Simulator. Yeah. And so if you have a channel with
partnership with Construction Simulator.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing was that I moved and my internet situation at the beach was terrible. I couldn't do anything with it. But that's cool, man. I'm glad to hear that. Really, I mean, I'll buy it. I'll use your code and give you that 20 cents, buddy.
There you go. Yeah. There you go, JJ. You got someone else who's going to use your code.
Absolutely.
He says you start at 3%. If you only do Farm Sim, you start at 5%. So yeah, if your channel only is Farm Simulator, you start at 5% like kickback on every code used.
That's cool.
That's pretty good. And I'm like, you know what? I will start a second channel just for Farm Simulator. I will call it Farmer Rex. And my banner picture will be a T-Rex driving a tractor, and in the background will be all farm fields and stuff. And my profile picture will be a T-Rex head with a piece of hay sticking out of its mouth. Like, I already got this shit planned out.
I like that.
I got this planned out. Like, let's go.
I think I would definitely give Farm Sim 25 a shot. And I would probably just keep my same channel.
Yeah.
Construction.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't have the helmet decal in Farm Sim 25. I haven't made any content for Farming Sim at all.
Yeah, so they won't help you out with that.
That was a huge surprise to me too when they told me that. I was like, what?
Yeah, for Construction Simulator, that's dope.
Yeah, I was blown away.
Because, like, the only other people that I know that have it are, like, the big YouTubers, like Raptor, Brad, Squirrel.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude.
But they had PAX East in Boston. They were trying to work out having me come up there to be on the panel. And they instead went with Raptor.
Yeah.
And when I was watching it, I was telling people, I was like, you guys, it all worked out because I ended up being at the Renaissance Fair sword fighting group. So I was, every Saturday and Sunday I was out there in the fields fighting. But when I was watching the feed, the footage, I was like, man, he just doesn't seem excited at all for this game. Like, it's really a shame that they went with him. He's got a bigger audience, sure, but he doesn't
yeah.
Bring any excitement.
No, I've watched his streams. All of his streams are the same. He really shows no
like
emotion
low
at all.
energy.
Yeah, no emotion at all.
Weird.
Yeah, he just wears sunglasses and he just like no emotion.
Yeah.
JJ says it goes 3, 5, 7, 9, and if you're an exclusive, you can get 11%. That's the top, he thinks. He thinks they have another tier that might be 13%, but he's not 100% on that one. And he's says
not 100% on it.
Yeah, but he says that'd be a huge help if you could use his code.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, which I think he linked them all on his recent Farm Simulator video as well. So. Yeah, I've watched a few Raptor streams.
There seems to be more, there's more excitement in his title than there is in his actual demeanor.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't know if he's just burnt out going through the motions now, or...
Yeah, because he has, like 1.5 mil people. Like, that's a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
And I was, like, in his stream, and, like, everybody was, like, he did not even notice me at all. He was only literally saying anybody that had either a blue name or a green name because they were either a member or a moderator. And I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
You got like over 100 people in your chat right now. You gotta make sure you're like talking to like the main people that support the channel, but you also gotta try to talk to those little people too. Like,
yeah,
got nowhere. And like the one person that was a member, they're like, yeah, like he won't notice you unless you have a membership. So don't even try. I'm like, okay. Because, you know, like I thought, oh, he's a dinosaur, I'm a dinosaur. I think that'd be dope if we did like some sort of collab, because the stream I watched was Construction Simulator. I was like, yo, that'd be sick. So
Yeah.
I was trying to like reach out to him, but everyone was like, nah, like he's too big for you. Fuck off. I was like, oh, okay.
I had the same instance when I reached out to Rap. I was like, hey, buddy, I'm a small-time content creator myself, but I just mainly do construction stuff, and I would love to get together with you and do a stream together, a co-stream. See with Brad, 73 or.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do
or
anything with anybody, Brad.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, yo, I'm kind of a small guy. You're a small guy. I'm pretty close to the developers and publishers, and then I know. He's like, yeah, you know, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
and
he
then he's
doesn't.
like, yeah, I don't really deal with anybody. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't. I've
Okay.
never seen him even stream. Like I think maybe one time I've seen him stream. Mostly he just puts out videos.
I'm all about supporting anyone, even
Yeah.
if even if I had like a million views or a million followers.
There's enough YouTube to go
Um,
around. Like how many people are in the world? There's definitely enough people to go around. Like
Yeah, I think your channel is going to grow to the point where it supersedes mine.
no,
You know,
like,
you're
what?
constantly
No.
making content and got a great opening, great personality. Consistency is definitely key.
Consistency I have found is definitely the key to succeeding on YouTube. Anybody
Yeah.
who asks me, so what's your biggest advice? I say two things. Consistency and just have fun. If you're not having fun,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't be doing this, because it's going to turn into a job and you're going to hate your life, just like how you hate your life right now with the job you have. So make it not a job, make it something that you enjoy doing. Like it's just a hobby. It's just playing video games.
That was my mistake. I turned this into a job. I made it so that I had to make a video. I had to do post-production. I had to, I felt like there was a lot of pressure to live up to fans and publishers and developers. And every time I would log into Construction Sim, it's like I didn't have fun. I was more or less making sure that other people were in my lobby having fun, or
Yeah.
or I was making content, and I took away the joy from myself. But I'd be in the middle of like working at my desk at work or driving down the road, and I would just get the sudden urge to want to play Construction Simulator.
Yeah, I get that urge all the time. for SnowRunner, for this game, and now Farm Simulator.
Yeah.
I get that urge. If I'm watching anybody playing it during the day and I'm at work, I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do on my stream or my video. And like that part, that's what has kept it fun for me. Thinking of like, oh, what am I gonna do for like this, or like, what am I gonna do for that? Like, how am I gonna build this truck for SnowRunner, or which machine am I gonna use for this build on Consim? It's that aspect has kept it fun for me. But when I was starting to focus on the numbers, like really like, oh, I have this many subscribers, oh, I have this many views, oh no, this video only has this many, like, that's when it starts turning into a job. Yeah. Like, it's just, you gotta focus on the fun of the game, like, just the fun, just fun. Because really the reason I started doing this was I got sick and tired of playing video games and something cool happening in it and no one else seeing it. How is this still all red?
I think we have to remove the second layer now.
That's why I like using the wheel loader. Like, it might take a long time and be a pain in the ass, but removes it all at once. Let's see, where's my wheel loader?
Just the some of the soil in between our passes, maybe these edges as well. Your favorite license is Doosan?
I just use Doosan because it's majority of the machines are the biggest ones. Like the wheel loader, I know
Yeah.
that's the biggest one. The dump truck is second biggest. Well, some lists I find the dump truck Doosan is the biggest. Then other lists I find the Doosan is behind the Kenworth, and I'm like, which is it, man?
Kenworth?
The Kenworth, yes. I found 3 to 4 different lists that were putting the Kenworth first on biggest dump truck, and I'm like, I don't know how. Yeah. And I found like I was trying to find like the most recent lists too, and yeah, I was saying Kenworth. I was like, I don't know how.
That's
but
a hot take, in my opinion. I would have assumed the Sani is bigger than the Doosan if anything was bigger, but we've all found out the Sani is not.
Yeah, which makes no
Sani
sense.
is an imposter. That's an imposter dump truck.
Exactly. You're like, man, this thing's huge, and then you start filling it. I was like, wow, it took 2 scoops and it's empty, like it's full.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Put
letdown.
more soil in the back of the man flatbed than I put in that thing.
It feels like it. You're not wrong. I don't know what happened with that Zandy dump truck.
You know, people wanted that kind of dump truck too for a long time,
Yep.
and I was happy to see that it was actually being released finally.
And they botched it.
Not really my type of dump truck that I would like to see,
Yeah.
but you know, I was glad to see that people had the option finally. And then I was also disappointed not only by the fact that the soil drops onto the back of it,
Yep.
but this was it's not the scale that you would assume.
No, you would think it would be like the biggest one.
Yeah.
Like the Doosan with the Caterpillar excavator, I've done, I think, 10 scoops with the excavator.
Wow.
And then with the Kenworth, it's around the same as well. So I'm like, those lists that I've read, I'm like, okay, I kind of believe it, but like, what about the Caterpillar dump truck? Like that takes almost the same capacity, just like the Bell dump truck. Like the Doosan,
Right.
the Bell, and the Caterpillar, those 3 are definitely like the biggest dump trucks you could get. The best, in my opinion, the best one to spread gravel I have found is the Mack truck, the Mack dump truck. Just the way it spreads it, it's just so even and fluently.
Someone told me the same thing. While we were dumping all the sand and gravel for this job here with the Bell dump trucks,
I think that was
we
me.
were wasting a lot of money on it too. He's like, you know, I just usually use the Mack granite and it spreads the sand really, really well, the gravel really, really well. So we'll definitely have to do that in this game here.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to save your viewers the eyesore of watching your money disappear.
Yeah. You know what? I am pretty impressed with myself not going bankrupt or even needing to take out a loan, because I started this stadium with a fresh
Yep.
new European save.
Count?
Yep.
Nice.
So only started with $100,000 and I jumped right into it at high job scope.
Nice.
Yep.
It's expensive too. The materials, I think the first stage is like 70,000.
Yep. And I nailed it.
Nice.
Like doing that first job set me up to succeed the rest of the time.
Nice.
Renting machines, pulling all-nighters so that I get the maximum.
Pulling all-nighters.
Yeah, pulling them like for the most amount of time with the rented machines. Collecting all my dirt, collecting all my dirt and stuff. Like,
It's great too. The gravel plant's like right here. So for those like completionists, those realists who do not do the quick dumping and drive to the gravel plant.
oh, I wasn't even doing the quick thing either. I was literally driving to the gravel plant because you get more money that way too.
Yeah.
I was doing everything to possibly get me money so I wouldn't go bankrupt, and I'm at 6.2 mil, so I did something right.
I somehow managed to have to take a loan out on one of my American Map accounts.
Oh no.
Started a fresh. We had started a fresh start, and we did a 4-man team, high scope airfield, and we were doing pretty good. The first mistake was when I bought a compactor instead of renting it,
Oh no.
and I sold it back because I couldn't. You know, I needed the money, so I lost 30K there.
Yeah.
And we were getting to the point where we had to like pour gravel, and we had the dump trucks filled up, and we were driving back to the site, and two of the guys started getting froggy with each other, and tipped their trucks over the side of a mountain, and
Oh,
that was
no.
40K gone.
Oh,
And
no.
yeah, so when we got to the concrete part, we ran out of money to do the rest of the concrete job.
Jeez.
So I had to
Frickin'
take a
guys.
loan out to finish the job, yeah. Yeah, it was painful. Alright, telehandler time.
Oh, yeah, there's no crane for inside here, is there?
No.
Oh,
A lot
no.
of telehandler or mobile crane, or you use the excavators quite often.
We can definitely get a telehandler.
The soil too. I would dump the soil off to the side because it's gonna get pushed back in. We have to backfill these holes when we're done with them.
Oh, fantastic.
So save you money. Just keep the soil on site.
All right. Oh, I already have a truck here. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Building materials. Booyah.
I like how there's like one thing of rocks on the other truck.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah,
It could have totally fit in this truck too.
yeah, I could have.
Wow. Fuck. Wow. I didn't even notice that.
I like the color of your truck here. This gray on gray looks really good.
Right? It looks pretty nice. Oh, it's way over there. Well, I guess I gotta go back to that shop and get me that last bag of soil. Which brand do you like to use the most?
I don't. Well, that's a good question. I really do enjoy the JCB telehandler.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
really enjoy the new Liebherr 756. And when it comes to excavators and wheel loaders, I used to use the JCB wheel loader quite often. Before that was Caterpillar quite often. But the Sani, it's just, they look so good. I love the way the Sani excavator and wheel loader look.
Yeah, they do look really nice. Just like
So
how the paint
rugged.
looks and like the logo too looks really cool with the red and the
Yeah,
yellow.
I love the way that the buckets look. They remind me of the kind of excavators and wheel loaders I used to see as a kid.
Mm,
And my new favorite gravel truck, of course, is the Liebherr 230.
yeah, I love the look of the new Liebherr truck. It looks so nice. Did you want to use the Doosan excavator, or we got the Liebherr one here too?
Get the Liebherr one?
Yeah.
Let's see what she's doing.
Oh, where's this truck? There it is.
What is it? Is it 36 or 56?
I think it's the 56.
It's like a 56.
Yeah, it's the 956.
56, okay.
Should I get a telehandler? What do you think?
Yes.
All right.
I love the telehandler.
All right. Alfredo, nice. Like and bulldoze this sub button. I think what you meant to say there, Alfredo, is... Hold on. What do I say for this game? So which telehandler do you like? The JCB?
Yeah, the JCB, the leap year. Yeah, I love the JC. I love the JCB vehicles. I'm glad that they had that pack come out.
Yeah.
And I was a basic bitch for those machines. But the Sani, I didn't know what Sani was. And then one day we were doing the new DLC map, the spaceport, and someone had a Sani, and I'm like, let me just check these out. Let me see what these machines are all about. Let me see what they look like. I know people don't like them. People are hating on them. But let me see, because it's a new machine, and I got to give all the machines some love. And I love the way the bucket looked. It's the bucket that got me, and the rugged exterior design, where the Libya is nice and smooth. The other one's just so symmetrical, cut like a diamond. It's masculine to me. The Libya is more feminine. It's very smooth, rounded edges.
I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes that. That's exactly how you describe those machines. Perfect. Perfect. No, 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 Rex. That's not what
Gotta get a little bit of ways. Big. All right, now we're ready.
Come on, cars, get out of the way.
You know, if you hit them fast enough,
They just disappear.
I'm so glad that they made it so that you can actually hit the vehicles in this game and they go flying.
Yeah, it's great time.
And like CS14, when you hit a car, it was like a dead stop.
Oh, really?
Wall. Yeah.
That's funny.
And sometimes you would get CS14, you would load it up, and sometimes you wouldn't even have traffic, and that's just the way the game was. Other times you would have traffic. Yeah.
I'll see you later, Alfredo. Have a good night, buddy.
Ciao, Alfredo. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for the support as well. You're in Canada?
Yes, sir.
Nova Scotia or
No, Ontario.
Ontario? Ah, okay.
Yeah. Good
Summer so
old-
far? Is it pretty hot?
Yeah, it's actually been humid as hell, man. But you know what? I'll take the hot over the cold any day. I know it's weird for a
Yeah.
Canadian to say that, but I like snow,
No.
but I don't like cold. If I could take just snow and no ice, or cold and just snow, I would do that every year. No
I
problem.
would definitely. I prefer a nice warm over cold for sure. Heat doesn't bother me as much as sunshine does. I'm like a vampire.
Like a vampire.
As long as I got sunscreen on, like I'm golden, I'm good. But if I don't have sunscreen on and I'm out in the sun, like I am miserable.
Zing, you're back. What's up, buddy? Got a thunderstorm going on there, man?
Oh, lucky dog. Love thunderstorms.
We had just, like, torrential downpour here today. It
Yeah.
was so bad. I had my wipers fully on my truck, and I still couldn't see.
Oh yeah, we've had some rainstorms like that down here, man. People get kind of nuts when they're driving. They forget how to drive.
Yep.
And you got other people who get absolutely terrified of the rain. They like slam on their brakes, turn their blinkers on, and it's like, bro, don't. I understand you're putting your hazards on, but you're confusing me. I don't need hazards. Like,
I don't do that.
just drive and keep your foot on the brake so I can see your brake lights. That's all I need. Somehow I got far away from
Oh yeah, JJ, did you have a big storm too? Nice. Everybody having big storms.
you know what I miss? I miss northern Michigan storms. I miss those lake effect thunderstorms.
Yeah, that's what I was having here was lake effect.
Like down here in Florida, you get a storm, it comes in, and then before you get a chance to like grab your coffee and sit down and enjoy it, it's over with.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they're quick. You'll have storms down here where like it'll be raining really hard and the sun's out at the same time.
Oh yeah, that happens up here too.
I've had it where it was raining on one side of the street and not the other, and I really thought that that was a joke someone said one day, but I actually witnessed it because you could see the line in the street where one side was wet and the other side wasn't.
Yeah, I've had that too. It was nuts.
Wow.
The one day I was going to pick up my buddy to hang out, and it was like pissing down at my house. Like, couldn't see the house across the street how bad it was raining. And I was like, dude, like we should chill at your house. Like it is pissing here. He's like, no, man, it's sunshine. Like I'm looking outside. I see blue skies everywhere around me right now. Like you are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not crazy. I start driving towards his house, and maybe like 5 minutes down the road, I get to a stop sign, and perfectly where the stop sign line was
Yeah.
soaking wet, and then right past it was dry. Like dry.
Yeah.
Rain didn't even touch it. And I'm like, that's a weather machine. They're controlling the weather.
That's a weather machine.
That's a weather machine. No way can it be that
But,
precise.
When I was the worst thing for me when I was riding the motorcycle was turning down a road. It's all sunshine and nice out, and you turn down a road, and at the end of the road, all you can see is a gray wall, and you know that's just a wall of rain
Oh,
you're about to
yeah.
drive into. Oh man, it's the worst. You're like at a red light, and everyone's in their vehicles, like just dry as can be, and then you're out there sopping wet, and all you can really do is like, splash your feet in the puddles and just pretend that you're, cheery. You're like, oh yeah, ho hum, this is no problem at all.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah, exactly. Can't see on my visor. I don't have windshield wipers on my visor, but I'm okay.
Having such a good time out here. How many trenches do we have to dig?
A lot.
Oh god. I'm guessing they do
You're gonna
one line at
definitely
a
want to
time.
bring your excavator here because we're gonna be doing a lot of trench digging.
I really like the look of the Doosan excavator too. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, I like the way it looks too. I thought that I was gonna really enjoy the orange, but I got tired of it quickly.
It's so like its tracks look so wide too. It looks wider than the other
Yeah.
excavators.
It gives off the appearance that it's gigantic. Like the wheel loader, of course. I've done a wheel loader video, and the Doosan's big.
Yeah, the Doosan's definitely the biggest excavator. I mean, wheel loader. Definitely. Like the Caterpillar's close, but it's still a little bit smaller than the Doosan wheel loader. Looks like I'm going to the gym again tomorrow. Gonna be sweaty hot again. Nice zing. Pump the iron.
I don't know how to do anything but pump the iron.
I
I can count up to 135. when I only count in plates.
only count when I do sets. There's 1, 2, 3.
I can only count up to 10. And then I restart again.
And then it starts again. You only need to do 10. Freaking Arnold.
Get that pump in.
Yeah, me and Zing are gonna become meathead gamer bros.
Nice.
Yeah. He's going to the gym. I got my home gym. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, fitness is super important when you start to get older. Like, fitness is all about keeping that body in good shape so that you can live longer and just feel better living longer too.
Yeah, I don't even care if I live past like 75. It's just, I want to be able to make it to the bathroom without shitting my pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing that I'm worried about, is not being mobile enough to make it to the bathroom.
Could you imagine giving that as a response to a fitness trainer when you sign up for the gym? So,
I would say that.
Fitness goals. I don't want to shit my pants. Okay, well, so, what do you think we could do to prevent that? Well, let's do a lot of quads.
Let's do
Quads, let's do squats.
let's do a lot of mobility exercises. Keep these hips
Yeah,
and legs going, huh?
Uh-oh. Tank's almost running out. I'm gonna go grab the machine and get her filled back up. Running low on gas.
Oh, do we need the service truck?
Yeah.
I got it.
Service.
Service with a smile. You can't see it, but I am smiling.
You can't see it, but I'm smiling.
I'm smiling and waving. Nacho! What the hell did I just click into? You clicked into Construction Simulator, brought to you by me and the Wolfman.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Nacho I discovered when I was trying to find tips on Farm Sim. Found him and I was like, this guy's hilarious. And he has an adorable dog named Nacho. Little chihuahua. So
Aw.
obviously a friend of a dog is a friend of mine. Alright. Am I close enough?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You know, you could do
All right.
both at the same time.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could refuel and repair at the same time. You just have to hold the buttons.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I'm of the opinion that once my machine gets dirty, I just leave it dirty. I'm such a bad player that way. I'm like, no. I know it's gonna cost you maintenance fees. I know. I worked hard for this dirt.
I feel like it would get repetitive and annoying, like real quick, but I feel like it would be kind of cool to be able to clean the machines, you know? Like with a power washer.
Yeah, as an option.
Yeah.
Alright, you see those trenches over there?
What? Jesus. Might not be so many.
It's gonna be like that over and over again. I cannot recall which side. Actually, just dump the soil on any side because we have to backfill these holes in after we lay the pipe.
I'm gonna win. Oh, no, you're gonna win now.
I just kicked in the fifth gear. I'm hauling now.
I've really wanted to do a video on which machine is the quickest. And
I was like,
which one's the slowest?
I was Paul Walker there for a second. I hit the NOS and I was gone.
Yo, really though, you were just Gandhi.
Alright, so,
Oh, these are little trenches, eh? Just tiny little thin ones.
when we were doing it, we thought it'd be a great idea to use the backhoes for this.
Yeah,
Big mistake.
that would take forever.
Oh, jeez, Pete's.
Like, I feel like they need more little jobs, like smaller jobs that we can use,
I
like,
feel the same way.
the little
I feel like the small machines don't get much love.
yeah, they need smaller jobs so we can use like little like
machines.
bobcats and shit. Because you're not gonna want to use some small machine for this job because it's just too small. Yo, Tate is back. What's up, Tate? Thanks for coming back. I messaged Karsten and mentioned to him that I would be totally honored to do a voiceover if there was any opportunity to do one.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be dope. That'd be so cool. Back in like grade 7 or something, there used to be a show on YTV called The Adrenaline Project. It was basically like the kids' equivalent to Survivor. You know, they would do these games that were like physically demanding, and they had like their teams, and at the end of every episode, whichever team lost the challenge would have to vote somebody out. And at the end of every episode, they would say, if you want to become part of the Adrenaline Project, submit your name and address and a quick little why we should pick you, and you might get your name picked and you could join the show. And it was grade 8, actually. This was grade 8. So it was close to grade 8 graduation, and we were about to go for our grade 8 graduation, like school, like end of the school year trip, right? And some guy from the show calls me on that Friday, and he's like, hey, we want you to come in this weekend for like an interview, just to talk, you know, see, you know, just to talk to you in person, just to see how you are. And we're really interested in bringing you onto the show. We read your profile, and you sound like a great candidate for the show. What do you think? And like literally, I looked at my mom and dad. I was like, don't I have like, I was like, yo, I'll do the show. Like, will you drive me to Toronto? Like, let's do it. And my mom was like, but you have your grade 8 like trip this like weekend. You're gonna regret missing that. Honestly, I would not have regretted missing. I would have done that show 10 times over. If I had an opportunity 100 times to go back and play that opportunity, I would take it every single time.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh yeah, well, don't worry. It's like we can give you a call on Monday if that works. I'm like, yeah, sure. Never heard anything back. I even applied again.
You're probably like, all right.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity, man, and it only comes once.
Yep. You gotta grab it by its balls when it comes, man. Never let go.
We're always looking for kind of unique personalities too. I don't know if it's the case for this show that you're telling me about, but I know like when it comes to reality TV shows,
Yeah.
for like you gotta have some kind of personality that you can make TV out of. That's a slow digger.
It's all that spaceport by myself.
Oh my god, yeah. Anyone that's done spaceport alone, God bless you.
On high job scope.
Oh my god, I've seen some of the photos that people have done in our construction Discord channel, posting their timeline or time lapses of it. One guy was posting for like 2 weeks straight images of just digging out foundation.
Yeah, man.
I love digging, but man,
That ruined me on digging, man. I don't want to dig anymore.
I knew that doing that would make me not want to play the game for a long time. I'm like, let me not do that to myself. I love this game way too much. Burn myself out on it. You know, I already turned it into a job by trying to make it content creation instead of just having fun with it.
Yeah.
There's no way to do it even more to myself with that. No way. Oh, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous.
Yeah. Going from the
I'm gonna get
spaceport to
that
this.
side, on the left side as well.
Oh,
That
nice.
bridge.
Perfect. Like going from the spaceport to here, it was like, okay, here is all the digging you could possibly ever want in your entire life, to here's all the crane work you could ever want in
Yes.
your life.
Oh my God, yes. And I love that, you have options. Um, and the fact that this last part of the campaign is so heavily earthwork, like just gives you that opportunity to get that earthwork in again.
Yep.
It goes, you got 3 or 4 stages, 3 or 4 campaigns, mission of just crane work.
Yep.
Like the second stage of the stadium, after you build the first part, one where it's got a lot of wood. I
Yes.
loved that actually. That was one of my favorite actually. Crane work.
Yeah, there was so much crane work. It was intense.
Lots of concrete work too.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely the most cement work I've done in the game so far.
Yeah.
Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands.
Dad joke. Love the dad joke.
Okay, I should probably get off my phone just in case power does go out and I can't charge it. Have a good night, boys. See you later, Zing! Until
Let me
the next
tell you
time.
a dad joke before you go, Zane.
Oh, wait, Zing, 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 don't leave.
Here's a dad joke just for you. Before they invented the bar, before they invented the crowbar, bros used to just drink at home.
That's actually fucking solid. That's a good one.
And I think
Oh, man.
I had to brush up on my dad joke for a while.
That was
I
a
need
good
like
one.
I need a good handful of them.
JJ had some solid dinosaur jokes the other night. What do you?
Dinosaur jokes.
Yeah, yeah. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Wow. A lesbian dinosaur?
Lesbian dinosaur. Lick a lot of puss.
Oh my god, that was good.
What do you call a gay
Good.
dinosaur?
Okay, what do you call that one?
Megasaurus.
Mega. Wow. Wow.
Yep. Definitely my favorite dinosaur jokes. Those are solid. I died. I literally was laughing out loud when he
Those
said
are
them.
great. Like a lot of ones. Megasaur ass.
Yeah, they're so good. Oh man. Man, we're doing really good. We're making good progress with this.
Yeah, I gotta say, we're doing this a lot faster than how I handled it on my run through. I think we're kind of hitting it in a more efficient way.
Yeah, it really depends on who you get on the team, right? Watching Smid Dog, he just kind of lets anybody join the game until it's full. Watching Smid Dog play, some people that he gets to join, oh my god, they're just wreaking havoc. I'm like, I would just get so mad. It's like, can you stop fucking around? Like, I'm actually trying to do shit.
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times too. I'll have Discord members join, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, man, you can come on in, join, and work with me. I got no. And then I kind of regret it later. I'm like, geez, well, Pete turned into a circus.
Well, since I'm already down here, might as well just start down here.
Turn around and go back.
Yep. What do you call a background? I don't know, Alfredo. What do you call a background? JJ. Foreground.
Foreground.
Yeah, another reason why I love doing this kind of stuff, like recording videos and editing them. For the longest time, I really wanted to be a director.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was inspiring to be the next Steven Spielberg. Like he was my favorite director of all time because he made my favorite movie of all time, Jurassic Park. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
that's a good movie. No, you're good. You're good. I actually was raising my bucket to get out of your way. I'm trying to reposition myself.
Um,
But,
but yeah, so grade 7, I think it was. You know, my parents didn't have a lot of money. Like we had enough money to have what we needed, you know.
Yeah.
So like a video camera that I had was like under $100. Wasn't
nice.
the best quality, but it was a video camera. I was able to make videos with it, and you know, it was a good time. And my one buddy, he was also making videos and inspiring to be a director. So the one day we're like, yeah, let's film together, man. Like that'll be awesome. So we do, and we spent like 3 days at least just filming different scenes and stuff, like outside, inside, all these different shots and stuff. And he's like, okay, man, like just leave your camera with me and I'll like go through all like the shots and stuff and I'll pick out which ones I want from your angle and I'll edit the movie. And I'm like, awesome. Literally the next day, he hands me back my camera. I'm like, oh, dude, like you're already done editing? No, I couldn't use any of your footage. Oh. I'm like, why? He's like, well, like the outside footage I was able to use, but all of your inside stuff, I'm gonna have to like refilm it from a different angle because I can't tell like what anybody is, like who anybody is, what they're doing. Like your camera just is not good with inside shots. Like if you can get a good camera, I will film with you like whenever you want. But until then, like I'm sorry, like I like my videos high quality. And like right when he said that line to me, I was so discouraged from being a director. I was like, I see how it is to be a director. You need money to get into it, and my family does not have money. So I'm just gonna give up on this dream now before I'm disappointed.
I kind of had a similar. I didn't really aspire to be a director or anything, but I always liked making content. And I found out early on that it's super hard to get kids to follow your direction or at least see your vision.
Yes.
And one video we had made, and our brothers, we still laugh about this today, was with the neighborhood kids. We were playing Army, and I was like, well, why don't we just make an Army movie?
Yeah.
And we were borrowing with the neighbor's camera, so it was a decent camcorder. Open the shot with a fade in or a fade open, and we're all like, we're supposedly crashed, our helicopter crashed, and we're all like system damage. And my brother's line, I told him that I need you to like check my vitals with me. So as I'm fading the camera open in POV, he looks at me and goes, you're hurt, are you okay? Or something very generic and just with no emotion at all. And I was like, oh, that hit really hard. That sucked a lot.
That sucked a lot.
It sucked a lot.
Oh man.
Shooting like different angles with one camera is also tough. So we would have a scene set up where, you know, maybe a sniper shooting at us, but I would have like sniper POV, so everyone would be running, and I would have to stop exactly where they're at. Dead stop. Stay there, don't move. I'm gonna run up the street. I'm gonna get in the position where the sniper's supposed to be. Now I'm gonna pretend that sniper's POV, I'm gonna turn the camera on, I'm gonna scream forward, and then I need you guys to start running from your original positions. And then when I say stop, I have to stop exactly where you're at.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because now I have to go back to another position, continue shooting from that same, you know, from a different spot,
Yeah.
same perspective, and no one had. Yeah, it was tough.
That's a lot.
So tough. There was the one thing that I did get out of that when I was watching the footage back that I thought was genius was when they were dragging me from the beach through the bushes, like taking cover, and it was a POV thing. So I told my brother, I was like, I need you to grab me by the collar and drag me, and I'm gonna have the camera in a position where it's gonna be my face. And the POV shot was great because it did look like I was getting dragged through the bushes.
That's awesome.
Happening. You can see like his arm was behind the camera, so it was looking with my shoulder. Yeah. All that stuff was a lot of fun. But my biggest project was for French class in 9th grade. And we had to make a video using French words that we had learned in our class. And I had hired, again, my brother, and we laughed about how his performance in the Army video when we were kids was so poor. His character in this movie was the extreme American. And this is when, like, Nacho's Scream was coming out. This is when, like, Surge was still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain Dew was big, like, Monster Energy drinks. EFG was coming out. He was the extreme American. Our neighborhood friend, Craig, was like he was an Englishman. Someone else was an Australian. I mean, there was not a single French person except for me. I was the French waiter. And so they go to a restaurant and sit down and they order some food. And the first thing that they order is like water. And my brother, his only lines are extreme. So every time out, he just extreme. So they order some water, and then it goes into like a montage of me like traversing the land, climbing over like a mountain, running through a field, running down the street, and then I run up to this radio rider wagon full of rusty old water, fill it up, and then come back to the scene where they're sitting at the table. They're like, Jesus Christ, what is taking this guy so long to get us water? It's not like he's got to traverse the world. Then it cuts to me like climbing up a mountain again, running
That's
through a field,
hilarious.
coming back to them with a glass of water. But the French video was so ridiculous. I did not do anything that I was supposed to do for the class, and I turned it in. There was a gunfight in the middle of it. There was a gunfight. It was like the climax where the Australian guy is like in a leather jacket and he's gonna fight me. And I do a jump cut where we're standing in position. We got our fists up and we're getting ready to fight. And I do a jump cut, so I pause, we grab our weapons, and then I unpause, and it's like, boom, we have weapons in our hands now. And I had a knife and he had a machine gun. We said some really dumb like one-liner, like 1990s one-liner.
Nice.
You could hear someone was playing Backstreet Boys in the background in the house. You could pick it up on the audio.
Oh my god, that's
So
hilarious.
We were aware of this while we were shooting, so we improvised. And we're like, what's that sound? And we could hear the Backstreet Boys, like, so we started dancing with each other. We drop our weapons and start dancing, like slow dancing. It's just ridiculous. The movie made no sense. I turned it in to my French class teacher. She took it home, watched it, and I never got it back.
She loved it that much.
It's a piece of art that's out there for the world to see. She kept it for herself.
That could be the next Hollywood legendary movie right there.
It was such a ridiculous, like, directorial debut. Oh man, this is before YouTube was a thing. I tell you.
Yo, did you ever go on E-Bombs World? It was like the original
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
That's where you would get all your
Wow.
videos at the time. It's like an E-Bomb
Yeah.
World.
So yeah, I'm glad that you. Well, you haven't given up on your dream. I hope being a director. I think you have the personality for content creating. That is. I think directing comes with good and bad. It takes a lot of mistakes.
This might sound weird, but I don't know, like something inside me has always been like, you gotta do something like cool, like director or I don't know, something famous. But I've never been able to do anything, you know, like a rock star. Like I'm able to play guitar, but not good enough to ever become like a famous musician. Like
Yeah.
I can play a few songs, but not well.
Not well. I
Not
can play
well.
them.
People will be like, "Oh yeah, it's this song, right? Yeah. My 12-year-old nephew could play better than you." Fuck.
It takes an extreme amount of effort. I have a friend, Thomas Israel, who played guitar quite often, and like that's all he did every day was play guitar.
Yep.
And Death Clock was a new thing, and so he was playing all the Death Clock songs and Slayer and all that stuff. And what he would do is he would slowly turn it up so it would get faster and faster. faster, and he would nail it. And we were in Buckethead. He was way into Buckethead. And if he had just stuck with that instead of, getting caught up in like video games and drugs,
Yeah.
then he would have had the talent to be a rock star for sure.
Damn.
Here we go. I think you could be whatever you want to be, but you really have to dedicate yourself to it.
It's true. Like that line that if you can be whatever you want to be, like, it's true. You can be whatever you want to be, but you just got to put the work into it. Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Want to be an astronaut? Well, you got to put in the work to become an astronaut. You want to become
what's funny?
a famous rock
Yeah,
star?
if you want
Gotta
to be
put
an
in the time.
astronaut, they're like, yeah, if you want to be an astronaut, yeah, well, good luck.
No, good luck.
You can be whatever you want to be. I want to be an astronaut. Well, anything else.
Anything else? I feel like kids nowadays don't even say they want to be an astronaut or something like that.
No, these days say they want to be YouTube influencers.
I want to be an influencer. Do you even know what that means?
Yeah. You know
Like
what I wanted to be when I was a kid?
I don't know. What'd you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be a construction worker. I wanted to do this stuff right here. I still want to do this as an adult.
That's true. I'd be a heavy equipment operator. That would be a cool job. I'm pretty done with being a trucker. It's pretty. I'm pretty done with it.
I was thinking about getting into that as well.
Hey, don't get me wrong. It's a very important job, and I enjoy looking at like semi trucks. I think they're dope, and like when I see a really nice one, I go ooh ah. But like,
what do you think about the new Internationals?
I don't like international to begin with, so
Okay.
wrong person to ask.
So weird. They're like a 1950s grain trade. I couldn't take it.
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite truck brand is Western Star.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've only seen like one or two in my whole life.
When I went for my AZ license, I drove a 2012, and it felt more solid than the 2022 and 2021 International and Freightliner trucks that they had there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cascadia or?
Sorry?
The Freightliner Cascadia is beautiful. I love the Cascadia.
I
But the
guess,
Western
but
White Star is like a rugged looking truck.
oh
If I had
yeah,
to battle to Kenworth, I would probably go with the White Star.
oh yeah, the White Star would be sick. The one that I drove was just the, I think it was, what was it? An old 4700, like a 2012 4700 Western Star. It was so nice. Oh my god. You could see like the reason why everyone's saying, yeah, Western Star is the most expensive truck, because the quality that's put into it. Like,
Is it like the Cadillac of semi-trucks?
I wouldn't say like Cadillac.
Like
I would give that category to Volvo, because their seats are the most comfortable seats you'll ever sit in like a transport truck. Like every trucker I've ever talked to, if you bring up Volvo with them, they're like, oh, yeah, that's like driving a Cadillac. It's so comfortable, but got no balls. So you'll be comfy, but you'll be struggling to haul your load with a Volvo.
I've heard that the Mack Rennet.
Yeah,
The Rennet.
I think it's called the Granite.
Yeah. I haven't heard pretty good things about that one.
I don't.
Entry level semi truck.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually heard anybody talk about it. Like that I know. I don't mind Mack trucks. I like the look of them.
No, I used to think Mack was the standard when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Talk about semi trucks, I would say Mack.
I can't remember, but I think Volvo bought Mack or Mack bought Volvo. One of the two, but.
Probably Volvo, because I think Volvo owns the construction.
That would make
Volvo
sense.
that owns the I just remember someone saying something about it, and I was shocked to hear that, but I'll just leave here. Something.
Blaine says when he was a kid, he wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a cop for a few years.
I think I may have had a short stint of wanting to be a cop before the DARE program scared me out of being a cop.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cop right as all that George Floyd stuff started happening and cops were becoming like the
no
villains and
way.
stuff.
Really?
So like, yeah, so I wanted to become a cop, and then all suddenly all this stuff started popping up of like cops being like racist and cops just being shot because they're racist and like they're defunding them. Like right when that started happening, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be a cop anymore. I don't want to get shot just because I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing, like, you can see how that can happen because people get into a position where, I don't know, how do I explain this? So,
You walk
your
up
job
to
is to drive on the road all the time, right?
yeah,
So, you know there's drivers out there who are absolutely ass and suck
Yep.
at driving.
yep,
And I've even seen videos where people brake check semi-trucks like fucking idiots.
yeah. Like, what are you doing? Do you want to die? Because
Yeah.
I can make that happen
So-
for you.
There certainly is truck drivers out there who don't like other drivers. Like, they have a superior complex. Like, listen, I drive trucks for a living. I'm a better driver than you.
Yeah.
Out
And
my
they're the
way
worst
or you're gonna
drivers on the
die.
fucking road. They don't even know how to drive their fucking little tiny car when they're not driving their truck.
Right, so you can make the same parallel for a police officer who's dealt with it all the time and deal with people that are rude and inconsiderate and
Yeah, exactly.
stupid.
Cops are just human beings.
You get
They'll
tired
have
of it,
they'll
and
have
there's
bad days.
The ones that are like, you know, fed up with it, the ones that are really racist or have a disposition are actually the worst kind of cop. But then there's other cops out there who are great, who are actually joined to serve. And
Yeah.
protect.
Like my aunt,
Yeah,
she was a
that's
cop for like the longest time.
Yeah.
And she was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to become a cop, because
Yeah.
she was a cop. But then yeah, all that stuff with
That's really a shame.
Yeah.
Too.
I've been totally discouraged from dreams that I had, like jobs that I wanted to do so many times. Like the director I told you about, the cop.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a mechanic, and I had a mechanic straight up laugh and say, "Don't become a mechanic. It will be the dumbest thing you'll do," and then just walk away. And I'm like, "Well, then I guess I'm not becoming a mechanic." Like,
That was a pessimistic thing for him to say.
yeah. Like literally,
Wonder why-
he went, "Oh man, it's great. I love being a mechanic, but don't ever become a mechanic. It'll be the dumbest thing you'll ever do." And then he just walked away, and I was like, "Okay,
One of those mechanics.
yeah." Just want to
Mechanics make
save all
great
the
money.
just want to save all the business for himself. He's like, "Why would I tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to become a mechanic to
He
steal
doesn't
my
want
work?"
to. He doesn't want to compete with the young blood.
Exactly.
Now, I've heard mechanics have the same sentiment. Like, it's a lot of BS.
Yeah. It's the only
no,
trade
really,
where you have to pay
especially
for
with new
all your
cars.
equipment.
The new cars, how small they are on inside the engine compartment and all that.
Yeah.
Everything's computerized now. It's just not the same. as it
Yeah.
used to be.
I've heard a lot of mechanics, like old mechanics, saying like you basically have to become a computer technician and
Right.
learn automotive to become a car technician now because there's so much
Yeah.
computer with it. Which I'm kind of glad that I did listen to the guy because I feel like I would have hated it. Like, I enjoy working on cars. Like, I work on my Jeep all the time. Like, any work my Jeep needs, I'll do it myself. But for a career, yeah, I feel like he was right about that. I would have hated it. Is this our last trench?
That is.
Oh,
Now we're doing the backfill right now.
thank God. Oh, that's what you're doing right now. Cool. Oh, yo, what's up, Red Corn? I went to the community college to become a mechanic, but I somehow ended up in the family business of farming. Fair enough, buddy. I like
Well, at least-
Western
At least you
Star
repair the family equipment.
and the old Peterbilts. Nice, Blaine.
Oh, Peterbilt,
I like the
yeah.
old Peterbilts as well with those round headlights. Those are dope. I love those. I love seeing those on the highway when they got like the extended body too, and it's like the whole frame is painted like some gorgeous color, and it just pops. Oh God, yes. Daddy likes. Like I love cars. I fucking love cars. Like I wish I was smart enough to know more. Like I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know enough stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's some car guys that will like tell you like specific numbers to gauge like your engine, like how like oh you need like 25 this and 65 that, and then you'll get this much horsepower out of your engine with this much torque, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I put this thing in my
That would be like speaking Latin to me.
Yeah. And I suck with remembering names, like for people, for objects, for places. I just suck at remembering names. So like I might know what the fuck I'm talking about, but because I'm saying, yeah, you know that thing, like that thing where it goes like this, but then like you add this other thing. Like I just sound like an idiot when I'm trying to like explain something because I don't know the name of some stuff. So I just
That
don't.
reminds me of a skit that Brian Reagan, comedian, did about that. Like, I don't really know, you know, about cars and stuff. It's like, so you go to you go to the mechanic shop and they're all waiting for you to do it. They're like, come on, tell me what's wrong with your car. Oh, come on, you tell me.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, it makes this sound when I turn on. You know what that is, right? You know what that is? I don't know. Actually, I'm just a janitor. Hey guys, come here. This guy needs some help.
That's great. Oh man, I really love cars too, but I'm more into older ones, American muscle. Yeah, I agree with that, Blaine.
Yeah. See, the older vehicles, you can get in there and crank around with stuff. Like you can mess with the carburetor, you can mess with the gasket heads, you can mess with these new cars. Like as soon as you touch something, the sensors go crazy. They're like, it does not compute, cannot change fuse box. Please upgrade the windshield wiper fluid. What? I'm just trying to change a hose on the radiator. What is wrong with you?
I do not have a
Brakes
radiator.
do not work all of a sudden. Please fix. What the fuck?
What the fuck? All I did was change a headlight bulb.
Right.
Car will self-destruct in 5, 4. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. I know some people are also impartial to like vehicle brands. Like my stepfather was always like against Dodge. So every time there'd be a Dodge like on the side of the road, like should have got a Ford.
Should have got a Ford. The only vehicle brand that I can't get behind, just because I just find them really crappy quality, is GM vehicles.
Really, GM?
Yeah, GM vehicles.
Yeah,
like
oh,
80s,
GM.
80s and older, it don't matter. I'll accept anything, like all comers. But 80s and newer GMs, I'm just like, no wonder they went under in Oshawa. No wonder they went under in this place and that place. Like, holy crap. New blinker fluid and winter air required. Yeah, exactly, with the new cars. That was dumb shit.
It was I don't know if you're old enough for this, but Chevy's commercials used to be Chevy like a rock.
Oh my
like
God!
a
Yes, yes.
So we used to joke when we were kids, like, yeah, Chevy like a rock, only moves if you kick it.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I've had 2 Sunfires in my life.
Love Chevys. I gotta tell you right now, I love Chevys. So.
And like the GM Pontiac Sunfire is a
Oh my
dope
God,
car.
the
Is a
Sunfire.
dope car. I don't give a fuck, bro. I will drive
Oh,
that any day of the week, bro.
Yeah. I almost bought a Sunfire as my first car, and then
It was my
every
first car
time-
and my second car.
It was his first car. Every time I went to buy it, every time someone's like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's got that car." "Oh yeah, my niece has that car." "Oh, my aunt drives that car." I'm like, "What the? Is this a female car? Is this a
Yo,
female car?"
like, so someone brought that point up to me. What the fuck makes a car a certain sex?
I
like-
don't. Well, you know, the
is it-
Mustang was actually created for females. You know that?
Yes, that's true. And majority of
So-
the people who drive it are middle-aged women. So,
Right.
but See, so
I honestly
wait, wait,
can't
wait,
answer
wait,
that.
wait,
I don't know what makes it. I think it's got to be the aesthetic look.
But like with a Mustang, as we just said, majority of the people who drive it are like middle-aged women. But it's like no one considers a Mustang to be a chick car. Like no one will go, oh yeah, Mustang's a chick car. No. But
you see a GT Cobra,
you're like,
gotta be a dude behind the wheel.
oh yeah. Exactly.
But
like guys get
Pontiac
hard on.
Sunfire.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking people can make a joke of sunflower. Oh, you driving a sunflower? You driving a sunflower? No, I'm driving a sunfire. Fire.
I have not heard that.
Yeah, that's the joke I would always get.
I love that one.
I would always get that
Pontiac
joke.
Sunflower.
You driving your sunflower? Yeah, I'm driving my sunflower.
That's awesome.
This will get me everywhere I want to go, huh? Yeah. How's your BMW?
Awesome.
Oh, it's in the
I
shop
love
again? Guess what? My
It's in
sunfire
the shop
is
again.
right here, boy.
$600 light bulb. That shit was nuts.
You know how
That
many
was nuts.
tow truck drivers I've talked to that have all said, don't buy a BMW because that's the most car brand I tow? I'm like, all right, no BMW for me.
Yeah, thank you for the heads up.
Thanks, bro. I'll be sure to never buy a BMW. Which is surprising for a German engineered car.
Yeah, that's true. Because German engineering is just superior in my opinion.
Like you look at VW and
Most
Audi
engineering.
and it's just like, damn, those cars are dope. And then you look at BMW and you're like, what happened there? Is that like the drunken Germans that are building the
I think
BMWs?
they
Like,
wanted to compete with Mercedes. And if I remember correctly, Mercedes was like the
Do you
first
remember that
car
day?
manufacturer in Europe.
oh my God,
And I don't think
plane,
they started
yeah.
with cars. I think they started with something else. I think it was like trailers or something. I can't remember.
BMW?
BMW actually. No, Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
I think Mercedes started off as like horse carriers or something like that. I can't
Wow.
recall. But BMW actually started off as an airplanes.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's why that symbol is that. It's actually a propeller.
Oh, snap. I
Yeah.
never thought about that.
Yeah.
Rex has not roared all stream. Yeah. I know, Alfredo, you like when I rage, but I haven't needed to rage this episode, so.
I love that you drive a Pontiac Sunflower. That is so cool. I almost bought one.
I had two. I stole the one from my mom, basically, when I got my license.
See, that should have been your first warning right there.
It was her car, right?
Yeah,
Eh.
see, that should have been your sign.
But it was such a good car. I could drive that thing into the ground
agree.
and it would not die. Bro, the only reason I got rid of it was because it was a 99, had almost 300,000 on it, and the rack and pinion steering broke because it was winter and I was a new driver, so I just snowplowed into a curb and I broke the rack and pinion. The engine would start no problem. It started no problem,
Yeah.
but the mechanic was like, I could fix this, but it'll cost more than the car is worth, so I wouldn't fix it. So we didn't
Yeah.
fix it. So we scrapped it. Me and my mom had a good cry about it because that car was...
We had a good cry.
Yo, we did. We literally cried when the car was getting picked up by the tow truck. We're like, like some fucking idiots, but it's like...
That is so funny.
That car has so many... Like, the gas gauge, it would stop working after it got to, like, half gas. So you would be
That's
like...
my motorcycle, too, man. That pisses me off. I'm like, oh, we're sputtering. Time to put gas in it. Thank you, gas gauge.
So I was doing, like, my volunteer hours for high school at this horse farm that was, like, probably, like, 15 minutes away from our house. And my mom was supposed to pick me up. And at that time, cell phones weren't everywhere like they are nowadays, right? Like, I think maybe my dad had a cell phone, and that was, like, the only person in the whole house that had a cell phone. And so my mom was coming to pick me up, and I'm waiting there. Like, I'm waiting for, like, an hour has passed. I'm like, is she dead? Like, what the hell happened to my mom? And then I get a phone call, and she's like, yeah, I'm stranded right now. Like, I'm using someone's cell phone right now to call you because the Sunfire just broke down on me. I don't know what happened. She ran out of gas because the gas gauge got to the halfway point and stopped working. So she thought she still had half, but she had, like, no gas, and she ran out of gas. And at that time, she had a broken heel. Her heel on her right foot, she broke it because she fell down the stairs.
No, she had to walk?
She luckily, like, stopped at this, like, a shop or some shit. And luckily, as she stopped there, some guys were just pulling in to like swap cars around because it was like a car dealership, like extra lot. You know, like when they have too many cars, they put their extra stock there. So these guys were just there to pick up like some extra cars to bring to their used car lot, and luckily they were able to drive her to the gas station to get some gas in a jerry can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit. She's like, I'm not gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna be long. I'm like, okay, well, as long as you're not dead.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I'm surprised you weren't like, what did you do to the car, Mom?
At that
What'd you
point, I
do to my
wasn't
Pontiac?
driving yet, so I didn't care about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why she was picking me up. Great. That was in
I
grade
leave
10.
you with the car for one day, Mom, and you run out of gas. I can't believe this.
Mom, what did I say about it? You have to fucking fill it up.
Remember when 20 bucks could get you pretty far?
Yeah. How did I go
How
from
you-
81% to 77%?
If you're digging the soil out of the ground, see that gravel right there? See how that gravel is spreading? It's probably diminishing your gains.
Just like when I drink alcohol, it diminishes my gains from the gym.
Yes, it does. That's okay, because we can just get a dump truck and like backfill the rest, or dump the soil and do some bulldozing with it. Should be good.
I like that idea.
I 78. I don't know if I'm in the 93% or if I'm 25%.
Wait. Which percentage are you doing?
The 25, 26, 28. There's another one's 93. It's not completely done, so we'll have to just go over with a dump truck and fill the rest. But we're actually saving a lot of money because we kept all the soil on site.
Perfect. Yeah, this would have costed a lot to fill in.
I think 20 bucks now gets you like 50 seconds to look at the pump.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like 20 bucks now is like one stripper song. You're like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, I put
Done
20
already?
bucks in my
Left
Jeep and
it
it gets me
started.
like a quarter tank. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh. How old is your Jeep?
2017.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like in the 90s or something.
Nah, no. I got it in 2017.
Nice. Are you putting like high grade petrol in it or
No, just regular gas.
regular? Okay.
I ain't made of money.
We're big tank on that. Is it Wrangler?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Wranglersaurus Rex.
Yep.
Just making sure you're sticking to your brand.
Oh, I'm sticking to my brand.
That's actually the one vehicle that I've always wanted, but I have not heard anything good about it.
What, the Jeep Wrangler?
Yeah, the Jeep Wrangler.
It's
I've heard
great.
that it's not very good aerodynamically. It's not
Nope,
good
not-
gas mileage. It's not comfortable to drive.
No, it's comfortable to drive. Mine is, at
Fuel
least.
efficiency's not good. Power's not that great.
The power...
But
Okay, so when they're talking about a power, they're probably talking about the old Jeeps. The TJ ones or the YJ ones. I have a JK, and the JKs came around in 07, I believe. They came out, and then they were still using the same engine, the same layout in the engine. But then in 2011, when they introduced they had the Unlimited, but then they realized that the engine was too weak for the Unlimited, the 4-door. So in 2011, they remastered the Jeep JK completely. They rebuilt the engine.
Okay.
They pulled it apart and upgraded it. The interior, they redid the interior completely. They
Make it better.
they made it way better.
Yeah.
They made everything way better inside the Jeep Wrangler. And it's just gotten better with the JLs. The JLs, you don't feel like you're in a Wrangler anymore with the JLs. You feel like you're in like a Cherokee or one of those luxury SUVs, you know, because it's so. They kept the 4x4 capability of the Wrangler, but added the luxury of their Grand Cherokees, you know.
I remember the Jeep Liberty. I don't even know if they make the Jeep Liberties
No,
anymore.
no, they discontinued them. I think in one of the 2010s. I think 2015 or something.
I remember the Jeep Liberty. We had a friend. He was
All right,
borrowing
JJ,
a
have a good night, buddy.
Liberty.
Peace.
and we were heading out to a skate park, and my friend in the passenger seat was like, "Hey, you should do a dirty minute in this." And I'm like, "What's a dirty minute?" The 30 minutes when you go 100 miles an hour.
What the fuck?
Like, no, it's my mom's car. Like, I can't do that. I'm like, no, come on, 30 minute, 30 minute, 30 minute, 30 minute. And he's like, oh, okay. So peer pressured him.
Yup.
He's doing 100 miles an hour, dude. I'm not kidding. He's doing 100 miles an hour. He goes, yeah, 100 miles. We're like, woo, a minute, okay. And he's like, I want to see how fast you can go. And we're like, well, you actually, no, you don't need to do that. So he keeps going. We're going to get to, he's like, 107, 108, 109. And then I was like, cop.
Cop. What's that in
He's like, no,
kilometers?
you're
Like
joking, right? I was
160?
like, nope, state trooper. Yep, he's pulling out right now.
Holy.
He pulls us over. My friend, no lie, goes, I'm sorry, officer. I was messing with, I was messing with that, what's the auto steering, like the not autopilot.
Oh, auto control? The, no.
Like, yeah, he's messing with, like, the auto
cruise
speed,
control.
like, cruise control, thank you. He's like, yeah, I was messing with cruise control, and he's like, really, you know. So when the cop walked into the window, this is the first thing he said, and I'll never forget this. 109, fastest today.
Fastest today! Congratulations, kiddo.
Yeah. I think he
Oh,
he's gonna give us a warning, but he said that you have to call your parents right now and tell them what you just got pulled over for.
Jesus. I would be so scared to tell my parents.
Yeah, right?
I'd be like, just take me to jail.
Give
Just,
them like $300. Take him
just
to
fucking
jail.
take me to jail, dude.
Take him to jail right now. You send him to jail. You send him to jail and I tell him that he's grounded when he gets home.
Yeah, I would just be scared to deal with my parents. I'd be like, just take me to jail. That'd be easier. I don't want to deal with my mama. That's how good my mom was, okay? I was so scared that she was going to beat my ass if I did something wrong, but she never once hit me. Like, there'd be the occasionally,
there's just always the fear of it happening.
She was just so
She's like,
strict and just so good
that's how
at,
she kept
like,
her power. That's how she
yeah.
kept her grip up power. It's better to be feared than loved.
Yeah, man.
My mom was like that too. Like, we were always terrified of her mom. And then when we got like older and we got bigger than her, it was hard to like be afraid of her. But just to make sure that the power dynamic was always there, we'd always pretend like, oh yeah, you're pulling my ear. Ow, this hurts. Ow, ow.
Nope, still scared of shitless
yeah.
of my mom even when I was bigger than her.
Yeah, I remember the day that she was yelling at me about something. I can't remember what it was. And she started laughing. She's like, I can't take you seriously when I look up at you now and yell at you. And I was like, so am I still in trouble?
So I'm still in trouble, or? Yeah. Yeah, my mom's punishments were punishments that if someone today did that to their child would be taken away from them.
Yeah,
one time, I can't even remember what I did wrong. Just I know I was being a little shit. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to do the same punishment that I did to your brother one time. Here, you're going to sit in the middle of the kitchen floor right here, and you're going to hold these two dictionaries. And these dictionaries were probably like a good 5 pounds each.
I've had that.
I had to hold them for 10 minutes straight. And if I let my arm go down, they started the timer over again. And I was crying and bawling my eyes out, and my mom's like, nope, you did something wrong. You got to pay for what you did wrong, and this is one of the punishments.
I've had some similar punishment like that. I don't know where my parents seen that originally, but they made us like squat and hold soccer balls in our hands.
Oh.
And yeah, and like they to up the ante, they made us do it out in our front yard, so all the neighborhood kids could see it happening.
Wow.
And I remember, I'll never forget, like there's this girl at Kitty Corner, and she had a crush on me, and she'd always yell at me from her bedroom window, and she sees me out there, and my parents are observing from the porch, and she sees me out there, and she goes,
Hey, do you want to play soccer? Stop messing around. You want to play soccer?
and I'm just sitting there like crying, like sobbing.
Why are you crying? Do you want to play soccer?
You want to play soccer?
You don't realize I'm being punished right now.
You just think I'm training for soccer, but I don't even play
Yeah,
soccer.
Like, no, exactly. Like,
Oh man. Another time, I had a total hissy fit while my Oma was over, and I went into my room and I took my entire bookshelf, ripped every single book off of it. I had a dresser with like bins with toys, and I literally flipped it over. I was so, oh man, my room looked like a fucking bomb went off. My mom came in, she's like, well, I guess you can clean all this up and you won't leave your room until you clean all this up. And she walked away and my Oma was like, aren't you gonna help him clean this up? She's like, hell no. He wants to make a huge mess like that, and he can fucking clean it up himself. And he can do it all by himself until he's done it. I don't care how long it takes him. He can be there all day. It's his time that he's wasting, not mine. And my Oma was just like, she was just befuzzled. She's like, oh my God, how could you do that? And she's like, well, if he wants to be a little shit, I'll make sure he's not going to be a little shit ever again. And guess what? I wasn't a little shit. I didn't do that ever again. Anything I did it once.
how old were you when that happened?
6.
6? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 or 6. The house that happened in, the basement, we first moved into this house, and the basement had fully, like, marble floors in the basement. And they had, like, some crazy design in them where it was, like, all 4 of, like, the cards' suits was, like, in each corner, and then in the middle was, like, some crazy design, all in pure marble. What do I do at 2.5 years old? I grab a magic marker, and this is the 90s, so you know how good those magic markers were back then.
Oh, yeah.
I went from one side of the room all the way to the other side, and this room was probably a 20 by 20 room, and then I just went zigzag back and forth. My mom made me clean it with a fucking toothbrush and a scrub brush until I cleaned all of it.
How old were you then?
2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
Oh, man.
I never drew on anything but paper from that day on.
They should have realized you're a genius. I think you were like a young savant. They just didn't realize it. Like, like what if they looked at that and like, oh my God, he actually drew the constellation of the star system we have discovered.
No, it was just scribbles. It was literally just lines. Just me just going la 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 la.
Those markers were made to like last nuclear explosion.
Yeah, like you could get high off of it, like in the other room. That's how strong the fucking shit was. So bad.
Insane. On a marble too. Oh.
Yeah, on marble, pure marble.
Oh.
Blaine says my mom only grounded me once, and that was for beating up a kid on a bus stop when I was younger. Jesus, kid. You know, I never was in any fist fight. Like maybe one, but I dropped the kid like instantly, like just football style. Like picked him up and slammed him into the ground because I tried to take a sheet.
That'll end a fight quickly.
Yeah, that was like the closest to like an actual fight I've ever been into, and it was because somebody was trying to start shit between me and him. Because the first time me and this kid had confrontation, I was talking to his girlfriend because I didn't know that she was his girlfriend. I'm grade 11, this chick's grade 10. I'm on the football team. Obviously, I'm going to talk to some cute girl, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're in high school, so of course.
Exactly. This guy comes down with like 2 like other kids. He's like, yo, you talking about girlfriend? I'll beat the crap out of you. I'm like, bro, I had no idea she was your girl, bro. Like, no idea. So you can calm down and you can carry on your way. And then, so that was like last time I talked to her. And then all of a sudden this kid comes up to me at the smoker's corner. He's like, yo, I heard that you're talking to my girlfriend again. I'll beat the crap out of you. Like, you even know who I am? Like, I know kids on the senior football team that can kick the shit out of you. I'm like, bro, I'm on the senior football
You're
team.
already telling me like how insecure you are, 1, and then 2, you're not even gonna have your own battle. You're not even gonna fight your own fight.
Yeah, like what are you saying right now?
I laughed at his face. Like, you fight me right now, or like don't ever threaten me again.
Yeah, I was like, are you serious, man? Like, I know kids on the like
That
football
is
team.
funny.
Like, they play football with me. I'm on the team.
On a football team that will do my work for me.
I know kids will beat you up. I'm like, okay. And I start walking around, and he's like, yo. So he tries to like hit me, like throw a punch, but I like blocked it with my left hand, and then I just dropped, wrapped him by the waist, and I literally picked him up, drove my shoulder right into his gut, and he was like on the ground going, oh, and I'm just like on top of him going like, try that again, bitch, and I just walk away. That was it. That was the last time I heard from him.
I've had very few like fights, only because typically people will instigate a fight, but then they'll never follow through with it.
Yeah.
And there was one kid that was picking on my brother, and this was in middle school, so it's not a big deal, but he's picking on my little brother. And one day while I was in theater class, he came up behind me and like put me in a chokehold. And so I just instinctually punched behind my head and hit him in the nose, and it like really upset him. He got his feelings hurt. And it wasn't even like I was trying to hurt him. I just like, instinctly.
Yeah.
And well, I guess later on, he was talking about how he's gonna beat my ass or something, and he's gonna, and I heard it through the grapevine. So the next day, I went down to his locker and approached him about it. And he was like, no, man, no, I didn't, no, I didn't, da-da-da. And I'm like, all right, well then, don't, first of all, don't do that shit. Don't pick my brother anymore either. And then if you're gonna talk shit, like, back it up.
Yeah.
So there was this instant, and it's happened many times, like in a football game, I'll confront someone that's been talking and they don't do anything about it. So we were hanging around town, and this group of guys,
Oh, nice.
yeah. This group of guys happened to be on a street corner. I didn't know who they were. I didn't care. I was with my friends. And I scream out the window, "Hey, sexy," as we're driving by them. I didn't think anything of it. And we're hanging out at our swim spot. And the next thing I know, this pair of guys are walking up. They're all tattooed. The one large fat guy is approaching me. And I'm wearing my girlfriend's like oversized glasses. I don't know if you know what those like back in the early 2000s girls wore those really big bug-eyed sunglasses.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm wearing those, just kind of dicking around, and the guy walks up to me, and I look up. He goes, "You talking shit?"
Talking shit?
Talking shit? And I thought back to all the times that other people that I've approached, and they say, no man, I ain't talking shit. But I had no idea who this was. And I lowered the glasses down, and I look up at him and I go, yeah?
Yeah!
He grabs me by the throat, and he leads me over the railing, and I look over, my friends are like freaking out, like, whoa, like, what? I put my hands up like, I don't know who this guy is. He's he's saying something, I'm just kind of ignoring him because I'm thinking this is gonna hurt. He cocks his hand back, he punches me in the face, and it was the lightest punch I think I've ever received in my life. This guy's humongous, and I'm thinking I'm about to get blasted. He punches me in the face, doesn't do much, and then there's bikers hanging out on this bar, like this balcony, like a restaurant bar over on the waterfront where we're hanging out, and they're screaming like, "Hey, pick on someone your own size, or pick on someone your own." They jump over the railing and start walking towards these two guys.
Oh my
It was
god.
like getting your comeuppance so quickly.
Holy.
But I'll never forget, like, I asked the guys later, I'm like, yo, who the fuck was that? They're like, oh, that's the 810 gang. That's the 810 gang. They're like a gang of guys around here. I'm like, fuck ever. I was like, what? Why did they approach? And then someone's like, remember when you were yelling, "Hey, sexy"?
Oh
Those are
my
the guys
god.
you were yelling it at. I was like, oh. Wow. Okay. Like, "Hey, sexy." Yeah, that's talking shit, I guess.
Blaine says, when I was in school, I'd always be the one that get in trouble for everything. No one else. Always me. My grandpa
Really?
almost got arrested one time because he confronted the school. Jesus.
Really?
Blaine, I feel like you were just a shit disturber.
Just doing it on purpose?
Yeah. Yo, for me, I was always avoiding fights because people were always trying to beat me up for some reason. Like, I was always bullied until like grade 11. So the way I always got out of confrontation was being very, very sarcastic with people.
Yeah.
Like if they were like, "Oh, what are you, fucking gay?" I'd be like, "Oh, the gayest. I'm so happy right now, man. Aren't you happy? The day is sunny. The weather is great. We're all gay today." They'd be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" "Nothing, man. just
Nothing, clearly.
just gay to be alive, man." I pull out my cigarettes. "Hey, man, you want a fag?"
Ah, yes.
Does it really fuck with them? They'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, what?
The earliest that I can remember that I ever got bullied, I don't even know who these kids were, and I think I might have been 7 or 8 years old, and I was walking down an alley, and these two kids approached me, and I'm friendly, like I'm very friendly to people I don't know, so these two kids approached me, and I'm friendly with them, and I don't know what the fuck their deal was, but the one kid grabbed me by the throat and like pushed me up against the car,
Jesus.
and this car drove by and like honked the horn or something. I don't know if they were honking at us or honking at us. Happy shithead day to you too. And I'll never forget this. The kid does this 1990s one-liner. He goes, "Huh, that's funny, but not funny enough." Like,
What the fuck?
I'm not even direct. Like I'm not even trying to be funny to you. Like you got me by the throat. I don't know what your what your plan is with me. So he punched me in the face, and as a kid, like it stung. It stung, it hurt, but it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be where I get knocked out or something. And he lets me go, and I just sat there for a minute, like stunned. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I went home, and I was like, I don't ever want to go down that alley anymore. Like that was the weirdest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, really? That's so weird.
Yeah, from that point on, like I had, of course, all of these like, oh man, I should have done this or I should have done that, and yada yada. So whenever I was bullied ever again, I was like, no, I'm not standing for that shit. That's not happening.
Yeah, I was never the one to stand up for myself either. I would just let people walk all over me, and I would just give them a sarcastic response.
Yeah.
It took me being pushed to the point of, like, standing there with the feeling of, I've been cheated on this weekend from a girlfriend, and having the guy still sitting there saying all this, like, me and this guy go to the convenience store that's on the corner of the street, and the whole time there and back, him just saying, "Oh, me and my ex-girlfriend had threesomes when we had problems." Yeah. So it took that for me to completely snap on this chick, where to the point I was literally like an inch away from her face, screaming at her, going, "What the fuck were you thinking? We finally had a weekend to ourselves. Your parents are gone. I thought we were going to have a weekend to ourselves. Instead, you invite this guy over to have a threesome."
No.
And the whole time she's like, "I didn't fuck him. I didn't fuck him." I'm like, no one here said that you did, but now I'm starting to think that you did.
Right, because you're saying like
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah. That was the best relationship I've ever been in. Fuck.
I think a large deterrent for any kind of fight or any kind of bullying post middle school for me was my physique, and I only had the physique because of all the hard labor I had to do in Michigan. So by 6th grade, I had biceps. I didn't even know what the hell those were.
Just had guns, and you're like, I don't know what these are.
Yeah, I didn't even know what they were. I was just a joke to call them like my potatoes or something.
Alfredo's asking how old you are.
I am 35, and I remember during one of my live streams for CS15, I looked pretty yoked because of my shirt and the way I was with my arms, and someone said, did you go to jail?
Did you go to jail?
Did you go to jail? I was like,
Ah.
what? They're like, no, I meant to type, did you go to the gym? I'm like, oh, okay. So that was a large deterrence. Like, I remember hearing a lot of times that people wanted to fight me, but then they wouldn't fight me because I had, arms, like big cannons of arms. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't mean anything. Okay?
No.
How you use it is what counts. Like,
Exactly.
what you know is what matters. It doesn't matter how big you are.
Yeah, you could be ginormous, but if you don't know how to throw a punch, it's not going to hurt the person.
No, exactly. And that that was relevant to me when that big freaking guy punched me. I'm dropping sand. Oh God, stop right now.
Oh no, you bought sand. Oh man. I reset my truck outside the stadium. You bought sand. We should just end this now.
It's a normal day.
Ugh.
Maybe we should stop it here too if you want.
No, yeah, I definitely need to because I gotta get up I have to get up at 5 in the morning, so. and it's 12:34 or 12:32.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea it was 12.
It goes by so fast in this game.
Oh, Farm
the
Sim
next
is
thing you
even
know,
faster, man. It was crazy
Is
with
it?
Farm. Oh yeah. One time I literally looked at the clock and it was like 10, and then the next time I looked, it's 12, and I'm like, where did 2 hours go? All I've been doing is cultivating this fucking field here, and now it's 2 hours later.
Yeah. This pouring, it's gonna be gravel next. I'm sorry, it's gonna be gravel now, and then sand next. And I'm telling you, it's gonna cost you a lot of money because you can see like we're spreading it pretty well right now.
Yeah, we're at
And
30.
We're only at 30%.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is gonna take
So-
forever. Well,
Cost.
thank you everyone that has joined me on the stream. Alfredo, Blaine, JJ, all of y'all on the stream who's still here. I don't know who's still here. I know Blaine and Alfredo is, but thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Grey Wolf, for joining me tonight. It was good to finally.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great to finally build with each other again. So,
yeah, no doubt. And you're such a great partner to work on the construction site with. You're a great conversationalist. You got a great personality. So I really love your content.
Well,
If you guys
thanks,
are
man.
watching on my channel, please check out Wranglersaurus Rex's channel. He's consistent with his construction uploads. Check him out. Give him a shout out. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. And watch his live streams because God knows that he'll be doing it more than I will.
I like to
And,
bust a move.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. And if we ever get the opportunity again to run some live streams together, please do invite me. I love to run with someone who's got just as good a conversation skills as I do.
Yes.
Tell some great stories.
I enjoy working with you too, because I guess just like me, you just want to get the job done, and
Yeah.
you don't want to mess around. For me, a reason I do it on High Job Scope is you do most of the job, and that makes it feel more realistic and more immersive. So it's good to work with someone the same way.
Yeah, I prefer to make it count.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. And Wild Fox, put up your channel again there, Grey Wolf. So everyone,
man.
please do click on that link right
Appreciate you.
there. Subscribe. Show him some love, everyone, just like you showed me the love. And keep spreading that peace and love, everybody. And thank you, Wolf. And have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Nice. That was solid. Yeah, man.